Hello. Welcome back to Clockwise Dungeons. Last we left off, our heroes had found themselves in a particular situation. Zite, lost in the void, was lost in the void. Hans and Ash, attempting to find a way to free him, managed to slip into a place called the Vale, where they saw Zite with a companion. In this realm between realms. Now, it has been a decent amount of sessions between these guys meeting each other. They've actually been playing separate. And we're just going to kick off from where we left off. Before we do so, however, we're not going to be chatting to the chat until the halfway break or to the end, because when we're in the zone, so no distractions. Zite, you stumble forth into the Vale, into the translucent white bridge. Before you see a gigantic white wall, behind you a gigantic black wall, both of them spread on into infinity in every direction.
Okay.
Yer beside you looks back in shock as you hear the cracking and the banging of Loretharum as he makes his way through the Vale wall. At that moment, though, you do see the light ahead of you begins to glow brighter and brighter, and you start to see 4 figures emerge. After a small amount of time, you realise Hans is there. Wait, no, 3 figures emerge. Sorry.
Wait, 3?
I included you,
okay.
for some reason.
We replaced you.
You see a halfling woman, and you also see a very large bear. As they all,
I'm guessing that's Ash.
Very large white bear.
as they are all pushed out of the wall on the other side of this bridge being about 300 feet long, the cracking as the wall behind you cracks open. You see Lorethrum's hands, his 3 heads break through as he begins to worm his way down and around you as you and Yer begin to run along the bridge. He wraps himself in a coil around the entrance.
Of course.
Sliding quickly under the bridge, you see, as your friends make their way towards you, he begins to wrap himself on the exit as well. Both sides of the bridge are coiled the infinite length of this creature from the void.
While he's doing that, can I slip that ring back on?
Yes.
Lovely.
Yep.
Okay.
Hans and Ash, exactly where you guys left off. You see Zite, and you see a wizard dressed in black running towards you as this large, ridiculously long centipede-like creature coils itself around the bridge and looks down on you. He looks down and says, "Finally, after all this time waiting, somebody has finally managed to find a way through." His size is enormous. He has 3 heads. The 2 on either side of them open their mouths, and a bright white light begins to shine like a spotlight over the bridge. The bridge begins to crack, and you see, like cracks in glass, run down the center of the bridge. What are you guys doing?
Well, me and him made a deal. Does he not remember?
You have to remind him.
Well, I will do. Why are you following me? I thought we had a deal.
For many years, I have been waiting for one of you lost ones to find a way through into reality. He says this as he curves down towards you. You know how close he likes to get. His hands grip the bridge. You can smell the foul breath on him, and he has a wry smile. Deals mean nothing to those who don't exist, Zite. With that, he begins to scuttle along with his hands along the bridge towards Hans and Ash. And you brought a meal for me too.
I'm gonna run towards them and just be like, at least so then they're not on their own kind of thing. And so this creature, I'm not gonna say his name just in case, doesn't attack them straight away.
Yeah. Mottle looks back and shouts to Hans and Ash, "He sealed the exit."
There's no way back out for us.
She starts the book in hand. You hear a billowing voice. "My book. I need it. Bring it to me, small one." As Ye begins to stride himself over.
Is Zite close enough for us to communicate?
You can shout to each other. You're running towards each other this whole time, so yeah, you're getting pretty close to each other. You're basically at the centre of the bridge at this point. Lorethrem looks over. You see him kind of looks.
Zite, what have you
done? I haven't done anything. This guy lives here.
I'm going to ask you guys to roll initiative.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh god.
We're not fighting. Right, out of character. I'm gonna say
what? Out of character? Do they know anything
out of character? Well, I know the name.
Oh god.
I'm guessing you just want us to roll it normally.
Yep.
12.
Lovely. 7.
26.
Ooh. Forget your initiatives, like, really.
Yeah, it's insane. So 26 for Ash. Hans, what was it? 7?
12.
12.
And Zite was 7.
Oh, I'm accidentally healing everyone here rather than putting their initiatives.
That's fine. I'm good with that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was a nat 19, so.
Okay.
Woo.
Let me switch the music to something a bit more appropriate, shall I?
Oh god. Definitely did not sign up for that.
That's good.
Well, hi guys. Yeah.
Ash,
This is a good old mess.
Ash, looming go for you, the infinitely long centipede-like creature looks down on the bridge like you would see someone looking at a banquet. It's your go first. You have. We're gonna do.
How away from anything?
Yeah, you're about 100 feet away from. We're just doing theatre of the mind for this encounter. I've got loads of other maps planned out. But, yeah, you're about 100 feet away from Zite, and Ye's just behind him. Mottle's a little bit closer toward ahead of you, and Hans is ahead of her. You're in bear form.
Mhm.
What do you want to do?
How far away am I from the exit that we've just come from?
You're about 70 feet away from it, but that's completely covered in Lorethrem's centipede-like coil.
Yeah, I was thinking about trying to take a hit at that side so we can get back through at least. Okay, I'm going to dash towards the coil that is currently blocking our escape.
Okay.
That'll be my full move, though. I can't move anymore.
So, Ash turns quickly around and begins to her way to Lorethrem's body. With that, Hans, you're up.
As an action, I'm going to use lay on hands on myself.
Okay.
My entire lay on hands pool.
Okay. How much is that?
25.
25. Okay.
Oh my God.
You take a moment with the creature and its hot breath over you. You take a moment and you manage to heal yourself 25 points with a soft white glow. Ye runs forward, shouting basically at Mottle, "My book! I need it! Give me my book!" You see a mage hand appears near Mottle, but it's not powerful enough to grab the book from her, but it's just a desperate attempt to grab. He turns to you, Zite. He's run past you at this point, but he turns back and says,
"Yep.
We need the book if you want to survive."
Right. Well, I trust him, so...
It is your go, Zite.
Okay, I'm gonna run 30 feet closer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shout to this, person. Well, I don't even. I won't even know their name because they didn't even say it. Yeah, so it's like, give him the book. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast, because I hopefully would have seen Ash attempt to go for the coil that's blocking the exit. I'm going to Eldritch Blast the coil as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that okay? Just to at least help out a little bit. Okay. Actions, Eldritch Blast. You haven't seen this in a while.
Welcome back, Zite.
Well, probably. And as always, it's a 12.
A 12 doesn't hit. Yeah, it's just a bit too far away. You just gonna hit the edge of the wall.
And I
hard
do
to
the
concentrate
second one,
on it.
even. Could
Yeah,
I?
you get to do 2. Yeah, you missed the first
okay,
one.
because I didn't know if I could. Obviously, I shouted I didn't know if that counted as an action.
No,
if it was
no.
just like,
No.
lovely. I will do it again. 18.
Nice.
18. Okay.
18. I'm also gonna see. Can I also push it as well? I don't know if
18
that will
doesn't
help.
hit.
18 doesn't hit.
No.
Oh my god.
You hit the side of the creature. It is made of a very thick, chitinous armor that it just doesn't penetrate, sadly.
I mean, that was a good damage roll as well. 13 would have been great. So, okay.
Yeah, anything else you want to do?
Oh, no.
I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Mottle, seeing the dark wizard running towards her, and knowing this person, stops and begins to run with the book towards Ash. So she's going to take her dash action and get all the way to the side. She slams into the side of Leferum's body. She looks towards the bear. And she says to you, Ash, we can't let him have that book. Buy me some time. I'll see if I can get us out of this. And starts flicking through.
No.
You hear a cracking, as another splinter heads through the bridge. Leferum's body coils tighter and tighter until both sides of it snap loose, and the bridge begins to tilt and rise as it's now suspended completely between the two sides of Leferum's body. He looks towards you. Hand comes down with tremendous force. That hits. But yeah, pulls out a shield with a reaction and manages to negate it. You see the hand slam down onto Yield. Big white shield comes up and it just tries to press against it. He manages to get himself out of that situation. With that, Ash, you'll go.
All right. I'm going to take the opportunity to move that last 10 feet towards the insectoid body.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just try and maul at it.
Okay, go for it.
So I'm going to go for a bite. That's a 9.
9 does not hit. It's a very, very hard thing.
Yeah, and then I'm going to try grabbing at it with my claws, which is 21.
21 hits. Yep, roll damage.
Yay! That does 16 slashing damage.
16, very nice. Very, very nice. Not bad at all.
Wow.
Okay, that's your turn.
Yeah, I can't do anything else in this form.
Hands, you're up.
Where is Mottle in relation to me now then?
Mottle's got back to the edge where she's with Ash. So for you, that's back about 60 feet.
And
Or 70 feet.
Zite, are we trusting you with the book here?
Can I reply?
Yeah,
Am
yeah.
I right too?
Yeah.
Oh,
quick,
lovely. I trust
short
him.
reply.
I trust him.
Yeah, looks and says, you don't have a choice, my friend.
Okay, I'm gonna move normally towards Mottle,
Okay.
and I'll shout for her to give the book.
Okay. There's no response. We're probably at the end of
Yeah.
the turn there. Unless you've got an action still.
I will. In fact, I've got this. Oh, yeah. No.
No? Okay.
Nope. That's nice.
All right.
The diplomatic move.
Zite.
Okay. Since I ran 30 feet before, how close am I? How close am I to everyone at this point?
I would say you've already dashed through quite a bit as well. So,
Okay.
you're about 10 feet away from Hans. You're close to him.
Okay.
Actually, from Hans's new position, you're about 40 feet away.
40. Okay, so I'm gonna run the 30. Is there anything I can do? Trying to think if I'm gonna try mind sliver if I can on Laritharum. I can't word today.
You got it. You got it.
They have to do an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, they can do that. They actually roll an 8. So, yeah, they fail that. 12 psychic damage.
Yep.
Very nice.
I have other things.
Okay, with that, it's Mottle's go. She's flicking desperately through a book. She is going to, however, cast Magic Missile at Laretharum, which hits automatically. She's casting at first level, so that's 11 damage. She just, as she's flicking through the book, wand comes out. One hits each of the heads of Laretharum as he kind of reels back a tiny bit. More look of disgust on his face than pain. Ye is going to dash the full way. So he's going to get about 10 feet away from Mottle at the end of his dash. That's all he can do, though. Laretharum looks down, having just been hit 3 times in the face. Vermin begins to wave his way towards Mottle. And he's going to go ahead and go for a slam attack. Oh, that's a nat 20. That's a crit. 1 second. Ah, shit.
I don't know them. Why am I?
Okay.
Oh no, poor Mottle.
Is she dead? Is she dead?
The hand comes down and lands right next to Mottle. Very, very close by. Right, she's right between their finger and the thumb. His hand steps up a little bit, and he flicks her. Ash, you are covered in a spattering of blood as Mottle is completely crushed by the power of this flick. Her body goes flying off into the veil, into the void. She does, however, before that happens, seeing it come, looks at you, Ash, and throws the book towards you. She's gone. Laretharum gives a small chuckle. The book lands on the floor, page open, a smattering of blood.
Can I do a reactionary growl in anguish?
You may.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to actually do it.
Go do it now.
It is your go.
Okay. How far away is the book?
It's right next to you. It's on the floor.
Right next to me. I'm gonna pick it up in my jaws. And then I'm gonna continue to claw at the centipede's body.
Go for it.
That's 18 to hit.
18 doesn't hit, sadly. Okay. You feel your claws begin to dig in slightly, but just not enough to penetrate the armor. Hands you up. You've just seen Mottle get punted.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to Ash And then how far away is Yer from me now? He's behind
he's
me.
about 10 feet away from you behind you. Once you get to Ash.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go get the book off Ash if she'll release it to me.
Up to you, Ash.
No, I don't feel comfortable with that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask for a strength check off both of you.
Okay.
Strength,
How
it's,
am I
no,
going to
no, it's
do
different.
these?
Yeah, just a strength check.
Just a strength check. As a bear, I get a different strength modifier.
Yeah, you got 22. So you put both your hands onto the book and pull, but Ash does not let go. You don't manage to get it from her grasp.
You get a snarl from me.
I'm gonna cast command.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
at level 2. And say drop.
Okay, what's the save?
So I don't feel good about this. With a 13 wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Go for it.
24.
Oh my days.
I'm a wise bear.
You fully register what Hans just tried to do with that save. You see a small glow in his eyes, but you manage to resist it. Zite, you're up.
Ash, please give Yer the book. He saved me, and he's gonna try and save us now. We need to all leave this place, please. As I say that, I'm gonna turn around. I'm hoping they're all behind me, right? If I'm looking at...
If you're looking at thingy, they'll all be behind you.
Looking at the rest of the room. I'm gonna... I haven't moved yet. I'm still in the same place. I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Very nice. Okay.
So, Loretharum needs to make a DC saving throw. Well, a Wisdom saving throw of 14.
Wisdom, gotcha. Okay. He gets a 14. So good. He manages to resist the hypnotic gaze, the glare.
Okay. And I'm gonna run towards, obviously, everyone else. If I can make it.
You guys are pretty much
30
all.
feet.
You're about with you now, so but.
We're all in one
Okay.
striking range of each other.
Yeah,
That's
looks
it. That's all I can do.
towards Ash. And casts Mind Spike. That's a Wisdom 14 saving throw from you, Ash.
Shit.
That's 11.
You take 11 psychic damage.
Okay, and with that, the bear form disappears and
Okay.
Ash collapses to the floor.
Okay, so Ash, you have any health as is it carried on through? Is Ash unconscious or is she?
Ash is not unconscious,
Okay,
but she's weak.
So the bear form drops. You see it just peel away from Ash's body. The book falls onto the floor. Ye's going to grab that book. He's then going to immediately sit on the floor and open it. That's his turn. With that, however, Loretharim begins to coil back and rises up higher and higher. You get a sense of his impossible size now as he looks down on you all. I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from everyone.
14.
Nat 20.
Nice.
That's 24.
Or
Okay, and yeah. Okay. The two heads on either side of it, shining a beam of light. The two lights combine, and a large radiant blast descends upon you all.
is that a spell?
No, technically no.
Okay.
It's the same kind of thing as Dragon Breath. It's not technically a spell. It's a magical effect though.
Okay.
So that's gonna be to you, Zite, and to you.
Can I do my reaction against this if he's next to me?
Yeah. Wait, does it have to be a physical attack?
It's just when a creature you can see hits a target other than you, with an attack, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage.
We'll say yeah, but I'm not sure attack and magical attack are the same thing. But we'll say yeah for now, and I'll look it up later. This is going to be 16
I've
damage.
missed that so much. 16 after.
16 damage coming towards you, and yeah.
8.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
You only
So
take
it's-
half, not bad.
Half damage to you. The rest of you manage to sidestep the beam. Yeah, it takes a full 16. He didn't even flinch. He's so concentrated right now. You do see the singe coming off his robes. He's flicking through the book. Ash, you'll go.
I am completely just enraged by what's happened, and I move towards Yer and I'm like, what do you think you're doing? Give that back.
He looks up at you and says, I'm saving your life. Now stand back. And carries on flicking through. It's up to you if you want to do anything about it.
I'll snarl and turn back towards the centipede body and draw my flame blade.
Okay. Flame blade comes out.
And that's all I can do because that's an action.
Okay. Okay. Hans.
I'm going to move next to Yer, so I'm next to him.
Mm-hmm.
And can I ready an action?
What are you ready?
So I basically want to move in front of any attack that comes his way from anywhere.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Shut up.
Oh.
And can I still do a bonus? If I'm ready in action, can I still do a bonus?
You can still do a bonus action. I don't think you can't move as a readied action though. So
Yeah, I tried that last
Yeah.
session.
Okay.
you can stand next to him and get ready to use your ability, which is like, what that's for. But yeah, you can ready it. Yeah.
Well, I am going to use that reaction if anything hits.
That means you still got your action this turn. If you want to do anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Loethrim looms over his mouths, the light dying down as he begins to coil back down towards you.
As an action, you present your whole symbol. Is it classed as an aberration?
It is. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use Abjure the Extra Planar.
Okay.
So, a creature within 30 feet of me. Is it within 30 feet of me?
Well, part of it is, yeah. So, yeah, it is.
Okay, so on a failed save, the creature is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
Wow, very
A
nice.
trained creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from me as possible.
What's the
Oh
save?
my god, yes.
Very nice.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Go that.
What's he rolling?
It's a wisdom saving throw 13.
Okay. He gets an 8.
Yes.
So you point your sword towards the creature. A brilliant.
Wait, what sword is it?
You better believe what God.
What sword is it?
As Litbrain points up towards Loethrim, a brilliant white light shoots out almost like a response towards him, and another beam of white light hits him straight in the face. You can see him is taken back. It seems to burn or corrode him a little bit, and he begins to curve back to get out of the light. And yeah, very very good move. Zite, you're up.
Nice. I turn to Ash and I'm like, please trust Yer. He's gotten me out of worse situations than, well, for now, this. So I trust him. So please, if you can trust me, you can trust him. That's all I ask. If we need it, we need to make it out of here alive, and he's gonna help us do that.
Okay, got to cut you off there. For your
Yeah.
1 turn's worth of talking. Is there any actions you want to do?
I want to. I'm gonna say ready hypnotic pattern if Loretharum starts to like either if he snapped out of it and he starts to come back after us, I'd
Okay.
want to cast it if that's all right.
Okay. Yeah, makes his move. He stands up, book in hand. You see a dark.
This is
You see a dark aura begin to fill his hand as he fires a beam out towards what looks like Ash for a second, but turns out to be Loretharum's side there, and you see some kind of rift begins to appear. He does look to you, Zite. As he lets go of this beam, this rift begins to coalesce. He says, "Mutter it not in company," and then he smacks you on the head with his palm. You know the deal. As the rift begins to open.
Okay.
Loretharum, he's running away. He's not doing anything. He's still recoiling from the light. You can see his many hands just kind of squirming and wriggling as he moves erratically. Ash, you're up. A dark rift has opened.
I'm gonna look over towards Zite, and I'm just gonna be like, "What do we do now, then?"
Leave. Run through the door.
Right, and then I'll just in a fit of panic nod and run towards the door.
Okay. Ash, you.
How far is it away, though?
It's right next to you.
Right next to me. Okay, right, yeah. I'll just run through it then.
Okay, doke. Hans.
I am going to use my action to do Watcher's Will on Yer and Zite, giving them advantage on any saving throws for the next minute.
Brilliant.
And then I'm going to run out of the door as well.
Okay, Zite.
I look at you. I'm like, I promise I'll get you out of here. And then I like shake. Can I go to shake his hand? Is that?
You can, yeah, if you want to go
Are you
for it.
are you gonna do a little pally handshake?
It gives you a hand.
Just a little.
It gives you a handshake. And he just gives
It's
you a
kind of more of like a grip
Yeah.
like that.
He gives,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch!
You man grip.
He gives you a solemn nod, and as you turn to head towards through the portal, you see him kind of turn around, look up towards Loretharum, his wizard robe flowing, as a staff appears in his hands. And that's the last you see of him as you enter the darkness.
Damn.
You are all...
Feels really bad to leave him.
You all feel a sense of weightlessness while I stop the music.
One that I've felt before, I'm guessing.
One that you've all felt before, yeah, at this point. Yeah. Let me you guys unwind from that while I change the music.
Just writing down a note, 1 second.
Yeah, a sense of weightlessness overtakes all of you as you enter the darkness that is the barrier, the gateway to the void. That taste, that foul stench, like oil, you feel it drip and flow along your skin until eventually you do see a light off in the distance. One by one you make your way towards the light and find yourself covered in this residue as you slide out onto the tiled floor in the Gith cave.
It's not over yet.
Allow me to sort the map
It's
out.
not over. Oh,
Is it
we
not?
left a
Are you
mess here.
serious?
We left a mess
What?
here.
It can't be any worse than what mess I just left.
It's not great.
Trust me.
It's not. It's
what I
still not
saw-
good. It's still
the
not good.
conversation we're gonna have after all of this. That's all I'll say. It's fine. It's fine. We've got this. Oh, what?
You find yourself... Zite, you'll be right next to me. Do you want to plonk your token down?
Oh, I will do. Don't you worry.
You find yourself back in the cave. You kind of slide onto the tiles and down the steps. The rift closes behind you. Zite, looking around, you see lots of bloodstains. You see a body of a tall green creature on the floor. One that you kind of remember, actually.
I think I do.
Perception checks all around, please.
Okay.
Oh.
Hands, very nice.
22.
16.
Very nice, very nice. Hans, actually, all of you. Well, Zite doesn't really, because you didn't know this place beforehand. But you notice there doesn't seem to be anyone here. You see lots of crates and barrels that you saw when coming through have been overturned and emptied. There doesn't seem to be any of the Geth here right now. With a nat 20, though, I will say that you notice a strange metal contraption here.
Okay. Can I investigate some of the blood? I basically want to investigate to see how long it's been. How long have we been in there? If I can look at the bodies or the blood stains to try and determine.
Looking at the bodies and the blood, it seems... Yeah, go roll investigation and see what you think.
19.
19. It seems this body's been here for a couple of hours.
Right. And we were only in there for not very long.
Not very long, no. Probably about 2 minutes.
Yeah, a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was only in there for a day. Well, half a day and a night because I slept there. So, yeah. I only had one night's sleep there.
4 years, right?
I doubt that.
It's been 2.5 days here. Yeah,
What?
we've slept twice.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and investigate the metal contraption.
Okay, heading towards the contraption on the ground. Now you see it quite clearly. You're not sure of the nature of it, but given the spikes, it's safe to assume it's some kind of trap that's been left here.
Looks like a trap. There could be more of them.
Can I take a look at the overturned barrels? I want to see if this place has been ransacked by something.
Yeah. You head over to the
What is this
barrels.
place?
It's a 16.
Ooh.
16. Heading over to the barrels, as you walk in, you hear a small click. And looking down, you see a contraption at your feet as you pass by here.
Have I stood in it?
You've stood in it, yeah.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
I cannot move.
I'm gonna head over there.
Okay. Heading over, you see another one of these contraptions that you've seen. It looks similar to a bear trap, just a little bit more complicated.
If I move now, this is going to take my leg.
Maybe a way to disarm it or something.
So, if you've got a Tinkerer's Toolkit, Thieves' Toolkit, these can be used for that. If not, then you're going to have to use some kind of dexterity or strength to break it.
I have Thieves' Toolkit.
Thieves' Toolkit. You can use that to attempt to disarm it. Yeah.
Yep. I'll try and disarm it. Yeah.
Okay.
What throw do you want me to?
So you're basically doing an intelligence check. Oh no, dexterity check with your modifier, with your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Wait, hang on.
So, for dexterity.
So roll dexterity +3.
+3. Okay. So I'll just add 3 to what this gives me.
Yeah.
So that's 15.
You hear another small click, and you feel you've disarmed the device.
Oh Jesus!
Oh.
Are you okay?
I've had better days.
Ash, you can safely take your leg out of the device now. The device is now actually inert. If anyone wants to pick it up, you may.
We might be able to fix it and take it with us.
Yeah, let's take it.
Yep.
I'll slip it in my bag.
Okay.
I notice Hans. Do you have a bag yet, or?
I do.
Oh.
He does have a bag. He still just likes me to carry everything.
I've got a new bag.
Ash, it looks like this place hasn't been ransacked. Nothing's been left behind. Everything has gone, but nothing been treated improperly. It more looks like it's been hastily cleared out.
Can we try and very carefully maneuver our way out without stepping on any more traps?
I'm going to slowly work my way towards the exit just to see.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get some perception checks rolling, boys.
Perceptions.
12.
12,
11.
18.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ash, as you reach the exit, you do see a small wire has been placed just along here.
Classic.
All right, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to let everyone know that there's a wire there to step over it on their way out. Not to trip it.
Not too difficult to do. I'm not going to ask for like dex checks for stepping over a wire. Now you know it's there. You can step over it.
Thank you, Ash.
Make sure you step over it. There's a leap over it.
You meander through the thin cave system until you eventually are shut out.
Wow.
Hey, if I can figure out how D&D Beyond works, Roll20 works. The Gith Camp. She's dead as fuck. So.
Ah.
Over.
How does this camp look? Does it look like it's been abandoned?
Yeah, I was going to do a perception again.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm a bit tired.
Someone please tell me where we are.
We'll get to that. Let's just make sure we're safe. Last time we were here, there were many enemies.
Oh.
Once we get out of the territory and back into the Cinderwoods, we'll tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
I'll try and tell you what's happened to me as
You
well.
can explain what the hell that thing was.
With a 6 perception, you don't see anything. If anyone else wants to roll, feel free.
Oh, yes.
You don't have to. You don't have to. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
11.
11.
21.
Anyone?
Zite, this place seems pretty. There doesn't seem to be anyone here. No signs of life.
Okay.
What you're seeing, Zite, is a collection of old ruins that have been haphazardly patched back together with pieces of wood, as well as some kind of leathery, strange-looking huts. Looking up, you're basically coming out of a cliff face. You see some more of these old ruins stick out like towers from the side, almost like a giant pipe organ along this cliff face.
Where are we?
I'm going to investigate this building carefully.
Okay, you come across a old wooden door that seems to have been taken from something else and patched on.
I'm going to push it, but then step back.
Okay, yeah. Breach and clear. Yeah, you push the door open, it swings open with a crash on the stone wall. You see a collection of beds and tables. You don't see any Geth.
Good. I'm gonna
Still
have
trying to work out where we are.
I'm gonna have a quick ransack if there's any drawers or anything.
Ransack this room.
Yeah.
You could have ransacked the room.
Well, I'm just gonna check it out. Yeah.
You find a small collection of worn daggers, about 5 of them. That's the only thing here you can see. They seem to be a bit odd in design. They have a curved blade and what looks to be some kind of bone handle.
They're coming with me.
Okay.
You can carry them then.
That's fine. I might throw them at something like that.
How are we looking for traps? Are there any more traps in the village?
You'd have to check around if you want to.
Right, I'll take an investigation look around.
Go for it. Roll away.
It's a 6.
As you walk forward, I'm joking. No, you don't find any, but you are very aware that there might be just cleverly.
I almost lost a leg. I'm cautious.
Yeah.
Take a poke around. Are these windows over here?
They're not windows; they're wooden slats, but you might be able to peer through.
Can I try peeking through?
Yeah, do a perception check for me.
Mhm.
What's Hans up to by that door?
That's a nat 20.
Peeking through, it's a dark, dusty room, but you can see what's be a large collection of tables, small tables. You clock on pretty quickly that this looks to be some kind of rudimentary classroom.
Okay.
And Hans, are you breaching?
Yeah, booting that one open as well.
Okay. You boot the door open with a crash. Here you can see, looks to be. I don't know. There's no. I'm not showing what's inside them on the map because it doesn't really matter because there's no combat or anything going on. But it's a collection of desks, writing areas, cupboards, and washing basins.
Ransack a clock.
Ransack a lot. You find some cloth, 60 feet of hempen rope, and some ink bottles and quills. About three vials of ink and 3 quills.
That bad boy.
Yeah.
Some clock.
I'm guessing this place is quiet because of you two.
When we left it, there were still quite a few gifts around.
I think they may have cleared out because, well, their safe haven has been compromised.
Ah, okay.
We tried to sneak through without being seen, but...
Yeah, I saw.
Unfortunately, we still managed to get caught.
Yeah, I tried to help. I didn't know if what I did would help, but I tried to. I saw you in a bush. I thought,
You definitely lured a couple of them away. If you were the explosion that we heard.
if it was an explosion, it would have been me. Yeah. There's a few times that I saw you two, and
Is it you that helped with that giant boulder?
Yeah. I feel like it was also my fault because I tried to talk to you both, but I don't know if you could hear me. But every time I said something happened. So I feel like you at least could hear me. And on the hill wherever you were, I shouted, and then the boulder was coming down, and I was like, "I'm not having that," so I shot it.
And what about the creature that we saw in the void? What was that thing?
I'd rather not say the name.
Okay.
It's basically a creature that is it lives there basically. Kind of, it's the. Oh, I've wrote this down for this specific reason because I know people would ask.
This is why you always take notes, players.
Your notepad. What was that?
Yeah, so basically, it's the keeper of Lost Souls. Basically, like they live near this place called the Valley of Lost Souls, which is where I found myself and found, passage to wherever we were in that little corridor place. Me and Yer tried to sneak past it in its Colosseum, which, we thought it was this Colosseum, was actually the body. And it didn't really go too well. I did make a deal and tried to escape without fighting it, but apparently, even though it likes games, it doesn't actually follow the rules.
What kind of deal?
You're playing by its rules. It makes them.
Well, it did seem like it was having a good time when I proposed the deal at first in the game, but don't think it actually believed we could find a way out. But it was wrong. Thank you, both of you, by the way, for coming to get me.
I came for the sword, but it was nice that we were able to save you as well.
I found it, at least.
I saw. I take it that was your trickery as well. It came in quite spectacular fashion.
I was very proud of that. Very proud of that. Yes, that was me. Guessing every time I saw you, you saw me, right?
Well, sort of. Whatever we saw, it manifests itself as a giant eye. And the eye would sort of float there or try and looked like it fired giant eldritch blasts from itself at one point.
Yeah,
it's very strange. It was very strange.
Thank you, though. It was.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say this area is clear. So if we want to rest, I think we can do it here.
Yeah, what time is it now?
It's quite early.
Early.
Yeah, you guys set off in the morning. Do you remember?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So it's probably just about noon.
Short rest won't hurt.
Yeah, I left in the morning, or the morning that was for that place. The morning.
It's very hard to tell.
Yeah. I mean, now I've been told it's been 2 days. I'm like, what?
Passage of time works differently in the void, definitely.
It was everything worked differently in the void. That was horrible. Interesting.
Zite,
horrible.
a little thing around the area, the landscape.
Yeah.
As this is your first time here, you notice the forest spreads on outward from this location in most directions. You're in some kind of basin, judging by the mountains.
Okay.
The trees here are all burnt to a cinder. They appear as tall black trees, or black with white bases. They appear to all be burnt. You're basically looking like you're in a forest of matchsticks.
Oh.
In the center of this, you see, off in the distance, glimmering in the noon sun, a large body of water, and you see what looks to be a small pale blue flame on an island in the center of that lake. Okay, I'm looking at the map, trying to figure out where he is.
Can we get the big?
Am I near?
This isn't orienteering 101.
Yeah. Wait. Hang on a sec.
Do you want the big map?
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
So I'm just not like turned away this whole time trying to figure out where the hell we are.
Doopy doopy doo. There we go.
So we are around. Dan, correct me if I'm wrong here. Mm-hmm. Around here.
Yeah, you're just there.
What?
Yeah.
How are we all the way over there?
Well, we came the long way. There was this area, or the building we just exited from, had a magical properties where the veil was thin and it was more easy to access other realms. So that's where we headed in order to try and save you. We wouldn't have been able to do it without Mottle, who, despite what I may have once said, was incredibly helpful in your recovery, and you owe her. You owe her. if we can ever repay any family members of her, we should make sure to.
I guess so. I mean, I remember seeing something else with you two, but didn't really know who they were.
Yeah,
Fair
she was. Well, people got wind of what we were up to. We might have to deal with that at some point as well. I'm afraid to say as well, Castoak wants nothing to do with us anymore. He's disavowed us.
Void magic has caused him to outcast us.
It caused him a little bit of trouble when after you disappeared.
His stance with academia is important to him. I understand why he did it.
But Model did. Once we warmed up to her, she did help.
Fair enough. I'm sorry I caused all this trouble. I wasn't really thinking when I entered.
Was it worth it? Did you gain anything? Any knowledge or insight that might help us on our overall quest?
Not really, no. When I got there, it was not a good place. All I could think of was kind of trying to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope I never go back.
Well,
From what-
hopefully we can put this behind us. If we find any more doors to the void, maybe we should make it our own mission to try and ensure they are sealed. I heard you talked about a deal. Is there anything we need to know?
In order for him to help me, we made a deal. And it was to bring him back, which he told me how. And I would like to honor that deal.
Why couldn't he come through the rift with us?
He has no physical body. What you saw was his mind. His body is long gone. What you saw was what was left of his mind, trapped within the void itself. He was a powerful wizard, and what you saw was probably not his strongest, since he did get smaller when we fought a lot of weird things. But I know of how we could get him back, and he did tell me of a way.
Is that a good idea?
I did promise.
Mottle didn't think it was a good idea.
Ash, I'm
She
sorry.
seemed terrified of him.
Yes. I mean, he probably didn't have...
About things happening.
She may have been terrified, but you didn't see what we saw. He helped me. He helped me escape. Without him, I would not have been where I was in time.
He basically forced you into a deal that you have no idea whether or not you can even complete.
No, I think I can complete it. It's not that hard, but it is a bit questionable.
Here you go
see, in
again,
order-
doing more questionable things.
What's that supposed to mean, Ash?
I think you know what that means.
I don't think I've done anything of the sort.
No? Well, I just got wind from somebody in Folksweaven that one of the vessels is missing from the Citadel.
Ah, that.
Yes, that, Zite.
There's things I need to do. I told you both this while we were at the stave. And I asked you both to trust me. You did say yes.
I said yes. But if trusting you means that we put ourselves in danger, is it a good thing to even do?
Look, we're not going to get anywhere discussing this here. There's something much larger than any of our squabbles at hand. I trust both of you, and though there are questionable forces at play, there's something much bigger than us that we need to deal with, and we're the only ones on course to correct that. So maybe this is one for the next inn, but we need to trust each other, or we will not be able to fight the real enemy here. We'll get nowhere in fighting. Persuasion +8.
Fine.
Right, well, I guess we shouldn't hang around then. And Ash storms off.
Okay. You guys wanting to do a short rest?
Yeah.
We'll say that you guys short rested while having the discussion, so feel free to short rest away, do your hit dice and all that jazz.
Okay, so
Short
that's
rest.
21.
3. I'll take it.
Right.
Fair enough.
You guys head west out of the Gith encampment and into the Cinderwood. The smell of burnt ash, charcoal, a hint of sulphur as you walk through the dried grass westwards. It's a strange experience to be surrounded with what looks like destruction, but knowing that it's part of the natural cycle in this. Well, Zite, you don't know that. Now you do. It's just like,
What?
You spot a few animals to and fro in, deer, gallop around, hares, all of which are grey. You're not sure if they're covered in the same ash or they just have that tint to them. You're travelling for a good couple of hours when Ash, you pick up the smell of smoke burning.
That's odd.
What's the matter?
We shouldn't be getting the smell of smoke here right now. We're in winter. Can I follow the scent?
Yeah.
Looks like everything's burned. What?
No, there's something smoking.
Going in the direction of the sun, it takes you about 5 minutes before you see in the distance a huge plume of black smoke. As you get closer to it, you hear the crackling of fire, but you don't see any flames. It just looks like the smoke billows out of the ground.
Can I look around and see if this is natural or if this has been caused by somebody? Or something.
Looking around. If you want to roll an investigation check for me.
11.
11. Okay. It doesn't seem to match any of the what you've been told about this area, this natural cycle of the forest erupting into flame and dying down again. This hasn't died down again. As you get closer to the smoke, you do actually notice it's coming from a large pit in the ground. The pit's roughly circular. It's about 100 foot in diameter. The heat is intense, embers flicking around. Your hair begins to float with the updraft as you get closer, and if you peer down into the pit, it's probably about a 50-foot drop. The pit is just engulfed in flame.
Can I do a history check to see if I've ever been told about this?
Sure, go for it.
17.
You haven't been told about this. Not about this area, no. Something does ring a bell, though. Some kind of myth of a creature that lives in pits of flame, a woman, but you can't quite remember the exact details of it. You just remember this It's almost a childhood memory of it being told to you as a kid.
Something familiar about this. Can't quite put my finger on it. A story, a child's story, or song of some kind. Can't quite remember.
Well, whatever this isn't the forest.
Doesn't look friendly. Bellowing smoke tends to be a bad sign, but it might be worth further investigation. It might be something helpful, or maybe someone needs some help.
Perhaps.
I'm going to shout into the pit. Hello? Is anyone down there?
I'll peer closely into the flames and see if I can see anyone appearing.
Okay, perception check from you, Ash. You don't hear any response, just the crackling of the flames.
20 on that.
With the 20, looking into the pit, for a moment, for a briefest of moments, you see what looks to be a silhouette standing within the flames.
Is there someone in there?
Hello, do you need help? Can you hear me?
No response.
Mm.
Can I shout again, but this time in Elvish?
You may. You're saying the same thing.
Yeah. Anyone in there? Anyone need any help?
No response.
Oh, I think Zite's trying to talk, but he's
muted.
He's muted.
Are you muted?
Oh, I can hear you a little bit.
Hello?
Oh.
Oh, he's gone.
Ash, you clock on at this point. You're out of the basin. You're out the valley of the Cinderwood. It's time to start heading north. To continue this direction would take you straight to Aura. So with that, you direct the party northwards, saving time in that none of you got lost. Go team.
Oh,
Thanks, Ash.
So
Thank you very much.
do I have an alright sense of where I'm going then?
Yeah, you've got your natural kind of sense of direction. You're used to navigating forests, even if this one is a bit strange.
Survival, don't you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Plus 6 on that.
Yeah.
Nice.
You turn the party northwards as you begin heading north, upwards, this way. Traveling for a while. I'm gonna need perception checks if you're.
Oh.
8.
Got an 8.
20.
22.
Ash and Zite, you hear footsteps. Crunching of leaves on the ground.
Does anyone hear that?
I do. I think we should make ourselves look scarce.
Things are scary.
No, I mean, I think we should find a place to make ourselves look less obvious. This could be elves. They don't like people in their territory.
This part of the wood is anyone's game. There's no territorial claim to it, from what I remember. But I agree, if you guys can hear something...
There's definitely something coming this way.
let's get down.
Get your stealth checks on.
Oh god.
Right.
I put my hood up.
16.
16 from Ash. 5 from Hans.
7. Oh.
7. Okay. You hunker down in the bush. Luckily for you, they rolled piss poor on their perception checks. So, hunkering down in the shrubbery, being as still as you can, you feel your heartbeat in your chest as you hear the footsteps get closer. You do see what looks to be a small patrol of Auran High Elves, gilded, dressed in tall helmets with lances in hand, muttering to themselves as they pass on by. Hans, you recognise this muttering to be mostly just talking about how boring the patrol is. They move on by without incident.
With a 5.
With a 5, yeah. They rolled a 7 on the perception check, so.
Oh wow.
Okay, we should keep a watchful eye for other elves. Like Ash said, they still won't take kindly to us being in this forest. We need to be
What-
mindful.
If what you said is true, they're very far out from where they would normally be, right?
That's true. I don't know what they're doing out here. Maybe looking for something. I don't know.
Should keep our eyes peeled.
Yeah, they shouldn't be aware of our presence, but
We should keep our eyes peeled just in case we run into more, or in case we run into whatever it is they're looking for.
agreed.
You wait a while until you can't hear the footsteps anymore, and begin marching north again.
Could I see what they looked like?
Yeah, they were tall.
When they were-
high. They were high elves, so you could see the long ears kind of sticking back beyond the head. But they wore kind of a gilded gold-esque half plate armor, and tall helmets, and lances on the side as they walked.
Okay. How, compared to me, how tall were they?
They're-
I am. Let me have a look. What I've made myself. 5'8".
yeah, they're about 6'3", 6'4", and yeah.
Very tall.
Okay.
You guys head north, carry on, or do you want to linger around?
Keep moving, I think.
Yeah, we should move on. But let's be careful about it.
Okie dokie. So, do you guys want to move at a slower pace, move with more stealth, or would you like to stick to your normal speed?
I think we should stick to normal.
Okay.
We've got a mission.
I'll keep my eyes peeled for oncoming sights, sounds, smells, anything like that.
Yeah.
So I can do a perception or something.
Yeah. Moving, you're kind of not on a particular path, so you could, if you wish to, step onto the main path road north, or you can make your way through the kind of the bushes, the brambles, and meander your way through that way. It's up to you guys. Obviously, there's obvious risks for being on the main road.
What do you think?
Zite, what do you think? I think we should follow the road.
Okay.
You think we should go on the road?
Mm-hmm.
Hans and Ash, you must both know. Who are we more likely to see? High elves, or in this part of the road, or?
Yes, the main people we'd probably bump into would be one of the High Elven factions travelling the roads on patrol, or maybe just exploring.
Would you
I don't know if
say-
there's any trade routes through the north that they use. I'm not sure.
Do you think if there was a high elf with us, we'd be a bit more safer, or do you think it wouldn't matter?
What do you mean?
Regards, if we had a high elf with us now, do you think these guards would be more likely to leave us alone?
I think they'd see right through you.
Really?
Well,
Can I use disguise self and make myself look like one of the guards
Yeah.
that we
Yeah,
saw?
the mask of many faces comes down, and you grow a couple inches, and and yeah, you find yourself looking just like one of the guys you saw on patrol.
you
Zite
think
takes
this
the
would
form of a lanky, dark-haired, pale high elf who looks quite bored with his job.
I kind of like circle Zite like this, like, not bad. When did you learn to do that?
A while back. Not anything I learned in the void, sadly. This was one that I didn't really find a need until now, if we need it. Do you think this would help?
I think you should probably use this a little more often.
Well, I'll try to.
It
Use
might-
this as a test run.
It might
Well-
hold up, but if they get suspicious of you, it might hinder our position. We just need to be careful.
Zite, do you speak Elvish?
No, but I can use the excuse that I'm speaking in common, just so you could both hear it, since you're both my allies.
I kind of look over at Hans and go, "Yeah, we're fucked."
Okay, so you guys
I
heading
think
up
we'll be fine.
up the main road, yeah?
Yeah, we'll take the main road
Okay.
if we think it'll be safe enough.
Okay. Heading up the main road. You're traveling for a few hours without interruption.
As we're traveling, can I tell Zite a little bit about what I know about the elves of this wood and the key players and that kind of stuff, just to try and
Teach him.
Yeah,
to be able to hold out.
Yeah.
If something...
just to make it safer, that's fine.
Yeah.
The cliff notes.
He's like trying to teach you like rudimentary
Okay,
high elf
okay.
words.
Cards and stuff.
A dummy's guide to Aura and High Elves.
Yeah?
Yeah. You move northwards through the Crystal Woods, a region of great beauty. The leaves above you are a myriad of purples and blues, whites. The Crystal Woods are named that for a couple of reasons. The leaves themselves look almost as if to be made of small shards of glass, in that they're brittle, translucent, and as the sun hits them, they spread a collage of colours onto the ground like a stained glass window.
Can I just like look around to see if there's like no glass zooming towards me?
No, there's no glass zooming towards it. It's supposed to say they're not glass. They're not too hard. Yeah. The trees' trunks themselves are a kind of bluish hue. As you head on through, you see many little dancing lights in the canopy. Hans, you notice up ahead, you notice a specific tree that you can see through slightly. It's like a clouded white, almost like frosted glass tree. Roll a history check for me.
Okay.
Ooh.
Intrigue.
Intriguing.
Intrigue.
Did that roll? Oh, there you go. 13.
13's enough. You will recall a story Elara once told you of a region of the forest known as the Ghostwood. I have told you this before. I don't know if you remember. It was a long time ago. It's a region of the Oran forest known as the Ghostwood. The trees are translucent and have a ghostly essence to them. You remember not much about what Elara said. You weren't paying much attention at the time, but
Sounds like me.
you do recall her mentioning not to be caught in the Ghostwood at night.
Okay.
You're not quite in it, but you have seen a Ghostwood tree now, which reminds you of that.
I'm going to relay that to my companions. I remember a warning about this area. It's called the Ghostwood, and we should not traverse it at nightfall.
Okay.
How
Going
close are we to
to-
nightfall?
I can check for us. And I cut my hands together and I blow, and an orb appears before me as I cast Druidcraft to check the time.
Druidcraft to check the time.
What?
You see you're probably about 3 hours off sunset now. You've been travelling since noon for about 6 hours. So, oh no, you've been travelling. Yeah, you're probably about 2 hours out from it being night. The sun is always low in the sky in this region of the world, but yeah, it's not long. You also detect that it's going to rain tonight, as a small rain cloud appears in your hands.
Wonderful. So I look back at the other two and I'm like, we should probably stop here and find somewhere with enough shelter.
Was there anything we passed that would be better? I'm thinking maybe we backtrack.
Maybe if there's a big tree or that has a large enough canopy to keep us dry.
If you want to roll a survival check, and we'll see what you guys find in terms of shelter.
I'll take a run around the local area.
Okay.
15.
15.
9.
9 as well.
Okay. Hans, having a look around the area, you don't see any trees quite big enough to completely cover you. You just find what looks to be a rock that you could probably slide under for a miserable night's sleep, but it does clock onto you that you are basically moving up north, parallel to the Moral Mountains, and you might have more luck finding shelter along the cliff faces. So
Yeah, we could head east a spell and see if we can find some shelter against the cliff edge.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
okay.
Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, it takes
Thank you.
about half an hour travelling back east through the kind of brambles towards the cliff edge. You find yourself against the stone itself, and continue travelling north until you find what looks to be an overhang in the rock. Seems stable enough. You don't feel too paranoid being underneath it. You could probably rest here for the night without incident, and you're quite a distance off the road as well.
Seeing that, I take off the disguise.
I think this is probably the best bet for us. With it only being about an hour till sunset, I don't think we should travel through the ghost wood tonight.
I agree. I'll deploy the Crystalline Campfire.
Okay, the Crystalline Campfire comes out. A small heat is given to it, and it begins to emit a soft, warm glow and a heat.
Even though it's a bit of an odd moment, it's so nice to go back to a little bit of normalcy after what I had to do.
On cue, you hear the pattering of rains as it hits the crystal leaves and begins to worm its way down to the forest floor. We're going to have a small 5-minute break. That's all right, you guys, and then we'll be back
Yeah.
in 5. So,
See you in 5.
See you in 5. We're back. You guys settle in for the night underneath the overhanging rock of the Oran Mountains. Not the Oran Mountains, the Moral Mountains, they're called. You guys wanting to take a certain order or do anything before the rest comes? With a long rest?
I'm going to sort of meditate on my time with Alara and the things she told me about the places we're in, and just try and put myself in a place where I can recall that a bit more easily and stuff.
Okay.
That's my plan.
Oh.
Go in out of the camp a little bit and into the wood and just sort of kneel there and reflect.
I'm going to be pulling out my bedroll and just getting everything prepared.
Okay. Okie doke.
I'll be kind of not in a state of like trance, but like I'm just walking around like just kind of feeling stuff because like I haven't really processed that I'm back in, the real world, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, like obviously for all the things I saw, I'm just kind of like making sure like nothing's moving,
Nothing's a trick.
like. Yeah, not like everything is actually tangibly real, and I'm just kind of like, right, okay, okay. So I'll be doing that for a little bit before I get my bedroll out and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a strange feeling for you, Hans, to be able to put smells and images to the many stories that Ilara told you of her homeland. But you do also get the sense that there is a fundamentally something off with this place compared to how she would describe it, of fanfares and parades and much merrymaking. You've not seen any sign of that even in the outskirts, which if the stories were to be believed, you would be able to hear festivities that the elves would have at night throughout the forest, off in the distance. You can't hear any of that.
I wonder how long it's been like this. If the loss of her herself contributed.
You guys have a order you want to take watching?
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I'll go second.
Guess I'll go third then.
Zite 3. Okay. As you guys settle down for the night, you hear the many animals of the forest surrounding the area. It's quite pleasant to hear after being in the Cinderwood for so long and not hearing birds up in the canopies. Ash, the night begins. Can I get a perception check from you?
Mm-hmm. 20.
20. Okay. Yeah, you're having a look around the woods. It's when you turn around that you notice it. On the rock face, a small cave drawing. You don't remember seeing that before. It looks like to be a figure, and on closer inspection, you see it's a cave drawing of you. It's about 4 inches high. It's basic, it's quite rudimentary, but the clothes, the ears. This is definitely an image of you painted onto this cliff face.
Do I recognize the art style?
No. It's very basic art style.
How old does it look?
Old.
Old? How old? Can I maybe do a history check?
Getting an echo off you, Andrew, by the way.
I'm below you on mine, so I was like, me?
So yeah, go for a history check.
Yeah. Okay.
Did anyone else notice both Ash and Hans tilt their head at the same time? Because that's what I laughed at, so I was just hoping it wasn't just me.
19 on that.
19. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
It definitely looks to be old style painted finger. It looks like it's been painted with dyes and thumb onto the rock. That's not a modern art style. It's ancient.
Is it older than me?
You'd say so, yeah. Yeah. Looking at it though, for a while, you see it kind of tilt its head towards you.
Oh, I reel back like.
As you reel back and you look, you see a very basic black inked face looking down on you. He says, "Hey, how you doing?"
Show yourself.
This is myself. And you see two hands appear on the wall, painted. Nice of you to join me with your friends. And you see painted pictures of Hans and Zite sleeping on the floor. Allow me to introduce myself. My name's the Stonekeeper. I'm a collector and teller of stories. And as he says that, you see hundreds of silhouetted figures begin to spread down the rock face.
Well, how do you do? How can I help you this evening?
I do well. I'd like a story from you.
Story?
All the figures fade away. You must understand, I don't get around much. As he laughs, you see a small audience pop up and start to clap and laugh at his joke, and then go back down.
I turn around to make sure that everything is clear and everyone is asleep. And then I sit down in front of him. And I begin him.
As you sit down, a painted campfire comes onto the wall, and the face lowers, and you see the bottom of his face kind of illuminated by this painted fire. What brings you here?
And I begin to tell him the story of why I'm here.
Okay.
About 6 months ago, I was in the middle of taking my druid trials.
As you talk, you see the painted imagery of what you say begin to show on the wall. You see you and other druids that you know, in the circle. The trees of the Silver Burrow begin to emerge on the wall.
My friends and I, we'd gotten quite close, and we'd all decided to take the trial together. The night of the full moon came, and as we began our trial, one of my friends, who turned out to be not what I thought they were, snuck amongst the village, very angry that they had failed their own trial, and began to burn the entire place to the ground, killing everyone and anything in sight. My father almost didn't make it. My mother didn't make it. Extran saved me. And I spent 6 months trying to repair the damage that they'd caused before deciding that they weren't going to damage anyone else. And now I'm on the hunt.
Looking for
I
this creature.
I don't know what they look like. They change form every time I see them. Their voice can change and lilt. They can take shape of animal, they can take shape of human, tiefling, or orc, anything they want. So I don't even know where to begin in finding them.
So what brings you to Aura?
Well, I've met a couple of friends, and we decided that we were going to try and stop the world's ills together, whilst also trying to stop my own. Currently, there's a terrible curse in the area of Castoak Bay, and we're trying to find a way up to Bridget to stop it.
As you talk about the curse, you see the image of a dancing woman appear above the face. For a brief moment, the face begins to think, and the image fades.
She...
Another interesting tale from the local area.
Would you be so kind as to tell it to me?
Seems only fair. Your mural soaks into the rock. The Lord Kastok was a strong and powerful man. He commanded many armies. He fought against the orcs. He fought against the Curians. He protected the land. Although he was powerful and strong, that came with a rage and a malice, a need for control. His wife died in childbirth, leaving behind Adelaide, a small girl, and princess of Castoak. He'd wanted no harm to come to her, so he kept her in his keep. He filled a room with everything she'd ever want. A treasure hoard of soft pillows, toys, music boxes, eventually wines, foods as she got older, but it was the music that kept her going. The only time the public would see her is when he allowed her into the great dance hall to perform, and she would dance the night away. Quite an encapsulating performance. It caught the eye of a fellow performer, he fell in love with her immediately, and she with him. He would travel up and down Castoak Bay, performing with his flaming circus, performing acts of terror and delight. Every now and then, on a full moon, the two events would coincide. The Ostrina Macabre Festival would prance through Castoak, and Ostrina himself would sneak his way into the ballroom to watch Adelaide dance. Then one day he took her, not by force. She and him left. The first time she experienced the outside world as she travelled northwards of Castoak Bay, performing, just as she had always done. When Lord Kastok got a hold of the idea that she had run away with this scum off the street, he went with a hunting party, as if hunting foxes, travelling northwards through Castoak Bay. They got all the way to Bridget when he found them. A flaming festival, he would call it. And that's what he did. He tortured and burned them all alive, and forced Adelaide to dance through the entire thing. He took her down, back to Castoak, and locked her away, back in the room, with everything she ever wanted, except the one thing she needed. And there she remained, until one day she snuck out and burned her father alive in his bed. After which she returned to her room, never to leave, never to eat again. Some say they can still hear the music playing. And the image fades.
A sad story.
This realm is filled with stories just, if not more sad than that one. You need to head north.
Her grief has caused this curse. And I wonder if there's some sort of anchor in Bridget that's causing the curse to form.
Well, all I know is the story, but there is a way I can help you. I know a shortcut.
Shortcut?
A shortcut. Notwick Valley. It's the valley you'll be taking as you move back towards Bridget. There's a system of caves you could travel through. Should knock half a day off your journey, if you choose to take it.
Yes, I think we will. Thank you so much.
Then I'll leave this for you. You see a painting of a door emerge, and a door opens. Good night, Ash. Thank you for telling your story.
And thank you for telling one of yours.
One day I wish to hear the end of it. And
I hope one day to make the end.
He fades away. Where's my drink gone? And you're left alone with your sleeping companions.
Okay, I need to wake them now and let them know what I've found.
Okay. It's not been
So
too long, so they'll still get a long rest afterwards.
Yeah, so I'll go over and wake them up one by one. I just had a very interesting encounter with an entity that lives on these cliff faces. And they've given us a shortcut, and I point towards the door to Bridget.
That seems ominous. What did it want? Why would it help us?
It just wanted to hear a story. So I told it one.
We need to be mindful.
Don't
Boldly
worry.
entering into dark doors is not proven to be the best decisions we've made in recent times.
If you want, I can go first again.
I just think we need to be careful.
I'm the one who gave him the story that made the door open. I'll go first and make sure it's safe. Okay?
Should we wait until tomorrow, or are we looking at going now?
Get some sleep. We don't need to go straight away. The door will remain open.
We hope.
And you're sure it's safe?
From what this entity said, it's a shortcut, and it will take half a day off of our travel.
If you trust the entity, then I'm willing to trust you.
I've never stopped trusting you, Ash, so why should I now?
You kind of get a look from her on that one. She
I
almost
know.
she almost feels guilty for a split second. Right? Well, we can make our decision in the morning. I'll check to see if the door is still there.
Okay.
Okay, doke.
Thanks for letting us know, Ash.
All right. Get
Feel
your
free to
rest.
shout if anything naughty comes out of it.
Yeah, of course.
Naughty.
Naughty.
Any naughty things come out, right?
All right, so you guys head back to sleep. Ash, your watch, aside from that, goes on without incident. And for brevity's sake, Hans and Zite, so do yours.
Okay.
You wake in the morning with the soft light, multicolored as it cascades through the crystal leaves. Behind you is an 8-foot tall door into the cavern.
Well, what
If
do you
you're
think?
sure about this.
I'll summon my glaive, just in case, at this point.
Yeah.
I'll cast light with Lurkbane as well.
And I'll lead the way.
Okay. So we're going Ash, Hans, Zite, or Ash,
Yes.
Zite, Hans? Okay.
I'll be behind.
Okay.
Gotta get that range in, you know.
Of course, of course.
As you enter the cave system, it's a long winding path. There is a moisture. You hear the dripping of wet moisture in the distance.
Water!
Water. That's the one I was going for. The wet stuff. You notice a large, quite a lot of small stalagmites, stalactites kind of litter the room. Quite frequently, there is a fungus which grows along the walls, along the floors, especially in the more wet areas, that glows with a soft pale blue light, which illuminates the cave somewhat. You can see a bit further of distance with that. Large collections of it give off more light, obviously. As you travel down the pathways for about half an hour, you come into largest cavern. The cavern branches off. There is a step up on the left, and then it bends around a corner, and there is also a direction to the right. You could go up. It splits off into two. Is basically what I'm trying to say. In the center of the room, you see large stalagmite, stalagmite, the ones that are off the floor. Stalactite, the one, because they cling on tight to the ceiling. That's how you know. Yeah, it's a collection of them. There's a large stalagmite in the ground, in the center of the room. Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Did your drawing have anything to say about which direction we should take here?
I'm afraid not. And I can't expect there won't be any natural life here. Though if we run into cave goblins or anything like that, I don't think that's on the creature.
Well, we just need a direction to follow.
I've learnt my lesson in splitting from the party, so I think whichever way we go as a team.
I agree.
Okay, can I make a survival check to see if I can find out which way
Go for it.
seems to be the right way? Oh, there we go. 11.
11. You don't get much with 11. The pathway to the left seems to have a slight gradual incline. There's also like a small step as you go up. The pathway to the right has a bit more of a decline. That's kind of all you get with an 11. So.
Can I get a sense of direction as to whether or not the pathway to the right would be heading north?
No,
No.
not with an 11.
Right, well, I guess we're just gonna have to roll the dice on it. Let's go right.
I agree. I think right.
Okay.
Fine by me.
You step to the right, crossing the room. I'm gonna have to ask you all to roll initiative.
Oh, god damn it.
Sorry, guys.
Honestly, thought you were joking.
Nope. Let me get some music on.
Yay, look at my 9.
16.
My sick 9.
Hans, since you rolled first, you can go first if you like.
Yeah, I'll
as
get
well.
first. Gives you time to position yourself better as well, doesn't it?
That's true. Where is Hans going? Right. Okay. So I'm going. Going behind them.
As you guys are stepping through the cavern, allow me to just do DM crap for a second while I sort out roll 20 because I always get lost. One second. I forgot to do something. So, the joys of online D&D. Can't just draw it out.
Is my audio alright now, by the way?
Yeah. Yeah, haven't had any issues. Okay. Boop.
Well, it's
For a
dark.
second, I was just staring at black, and I was like, "Well, that's a dark cave." But then I zoomed out, and there was a cave.
Okay.
I'll just get Pikachu to use flash, and we'll be fine.
You guys plunk yourselves down around here-ish.
Dead center?
I'm gonna zoom out. There we go.
You were just moving out towards the right, so you've moved across into the right there.
Oh, I see. This is the chamber room. Okay, right. Yeah,
Yep.
fine. Yeah, got you.
Yep.
Wait.
You got it.
I'm gonna. There you go.
Okay. As you guys walk past the stalactite, tendrils begin to erupt from it, and a large gaping maw opens up. You see many beady black eyes open along the stone of it as the creature reveals its true self.
Some would say tentacles are very naughty. And there you go.
Well, you did say that there was naughty things.
Oh my god, it's a big.
Oh, look at
It's a
him!
big boy. Look at that.
is a big
Oh,
boy.
my days.
Oh, look at him!
Look at what do you mean? Oh, it's grotesque.
Ah.
Oh,
I mean, he looks like a big old.
Ah.
He looks like a big old poo. Let's be honest.
Right, well, you don't have time to say that when. Right, did we all roll initiative? What did we get?
We did, and I'm still gonna say it.
What'd you get, Zite?
I got a 16.
16.
Along with Hans got a
We both
16.
Who's going
A
first?
9. I got
Me.
a 9.
Hans.
And a 9.
No.
Only a 9 for Mesh? What?
Yeah, I basically rolled like absolute trash.
As it surprised you, the creature gets to go first. it makes attacks. The tendrils lash out at all three of you. Two head towards Ash as you're closest. We've got a 18 to hit on Ash.
That hits.
Okay. The tendril begins to coil around you. You are grappled and restrained. You also have a disadvantage. You also have a disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Another tendril heads towards you. That is a nat 20. So it also grabs you. You're lucky these aren't doing any damage. A tendril towards Hands. That is a 24 to AC. And a tendril towards Zite. You're within 50 foot, aren't you? Yeah. That is a 16 to AC.
That hits, yeah.
Okay,
Can
so
I not block Zite?
No,
because it's not an attack.
You can only block damage. You can reduce damage.
Yeah.
There is another one which lets you take down the attack. But
Sure.
Okay, so all three of you, the tendrils lash out towards you and they start to coil around your legs, around your body. Ash, you get two of them. All three of you are grappled. Until the grapple ends, you are restrained and have disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws. It then begins to reel one of the tendrils in. Ash, that's you.
My God.
It pulls you in towards it, and then it gets to try and bite your head off. And that is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And that is 24 piercing damage. That's it. Clamps down into you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Scary monster. Scary monster.
See.
You just so you guys know, you can attack the tendrils.
Can you attack while
Okay.
being restrained?
Could
Could I say fire a spell if I was restrained?
I don't believe so. Well, definitely not one that could use. It should say on your character sheet you should have a status, and it lets you check what they all do. Oh, hang on, it's got it here.
It says the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Yeah, creature's attack rolls. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Attack rolls you do have disadvantage. You have a disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, and your speed is 0. But yeah, you can still attack. You can also try and get out of. You can try and do a strength save, but obviously you're at a disadvantage for them.
Alright.
That is the creature's turn. Hands, you're up. You're currently grappled, restrained by the tendril.
Can I try and break myself out of this with strength?
Yeah, you are at a disadvantage though, as per the tendril attack.
That's fine. Is it a saving throw?
Yeah, this is a strength saving throw.
At a disadvantage. So roll 2 and take the lowest.
Yeah. That is. Yeah,
8.
8 is not enough for you to break through the tendrils. You give it a go, but that is your action.
Sweet. As a bonus action, can I use my offhand sword to try and attack the
You can attempt to. Yep, you are at a disadvantage.
tentacle, the one that's got me, the tendril that's got me?
Yeah, go for it.
So this is disadvantage as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't believe spells would be at a disadvantage because it says attacks. I'm not sure a spell counts as an attack. Attack rolls. Oh yeah, because it's a spell attack roll, isn't it? Hang on. I'll go.
17 is my low.
17 does not hit.
God.
It's made of rock, so the tendril's kind of made of rock. And you're at a bit of a weird angle. It's hard to get through. Okay, Zite, you're up. I'll just check it. With restraint.
So, as my bonus action,
Yeah.
I'm gonna Misty Step.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah.
I'm gonna say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Very nice. Zite erupts into a cloud of purple smoke and reconstitutes 30 feet away.
Nice.
Yeah, you can
Thanks.
finally breathe again. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I've had enough of this thing already. So, I'm going to attack the tendrils that are holding Ash. One attack is hitting Ash for now. I want to see how this goes. So, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast him, yeah, go for it.
14.
14 doesn't hit.
Yeah, thought so. And
It hits, it's just not powerful enough to get through. Go for it.
22.
22 hits.
Nice.
Yep.
I
Dealing
don't know if it would move. 8 force damage.
8 force damage, okay.
I don't know if... Since I hit the tentacle that's holding Ash, if I applied force, would that move Ash as well?
I'd say no, because there is another tentacle on her.
On her? Okay.
Yeah,
She
there's
has two
2
on her.
on
Yeah.
me.
So I'd say that'd be enough to stop that from happening.
Oh, okay. Would it... I was wondering if it would, like, push it off her. If one's stopping her momentum, hopefully
I'd
it would
say
push...
no, because it's literally coiled around her. If it was just
Okay.
like stuck on her, maybe, but no, it's
Right.
got her wrapped up. Yeah, wrapped
Fair
up
enough.
tight.
Damn.
Okay, Ash, that's your go. Unless you've got a movement sight actually, if you want to do a movement as well.
Ooh. I might... I'm gonna... Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... 30?
Okay.
Would that be cover?
I'd say. Let's have a look. Snap to center. I'd give you.
Oh.
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
Okay.
Just because from that end you can get pretty clear. Yeah. Okay. Ash, you're up.
Okay, I am restrained, so I am going to use a spell.
Remember, it can't have a hand component if you're restrained. I don't believe.
Is hands hands?
Oh, actually, no. Yeah, you can use. Yeah, you can. Ignore it.
If we can't, that's fine. Okay,
No,
is
no,
hands-
you can. You can still use a bow. You can still cast a spell. That's that's what I'm going with. Go for it. What are you going for?
20-foot cube, right? I can pick where that 20-foot cube is, though.
Yeah, it's not centered on
5,
you, is it?
10, 15, 20. So I'd like to cast Fairy Fire on this thing.
Like
It
that.
might hit me, but yeah, it might hit me. But if it does, that's fine.
Okay, the fairy fire goes out. You see a greenish mist with little twinkly bits pour
It
out
needs
from
to make
Ash's hands. It needs to
That
make a
dex saving save.
Okay, as you can probably guess, this thing is not that dexterous.
We hope it isn't.
I know, right? Watch it roll in that 20 now.
It gets
and
a
just shut
13.
me up.
Gets
It gets a
third-
13.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so yeah, we get advantage on all attacks to it now.
Okay, and that remember that is concentration. So if you take damage,
Yep.
and
That-
I keep using the one that isn't for the I keep using the play of you to do
Yeah,
stuff.
so long as you can see the creature now, you can get advantage on your attack rolls against it.
Nice.
Um,
I forgot how good that spell was.
yeah.
I was like, wait, what does this do? That's all it does.
I've put a little pink token on it to remind you that you got the fairy fire on. Okay.
Thank you. And as a bonus action, right? I
Ooh.
wonder if this might actually help.
Yep.
I am going to use a wild shape,
Okay.
and I'm going
Dan's
wild-
face then.
I'm gonna wild shape into a big old polar bear.
Ooh. Not the way you were going with that. Not the way you were
gone
going.
the other way than I thought.
Did you think I was gonna go small and get out? Yeah.
I definitely
I was hoping size would help me break free.
I'll have to ask for a strength check from the polar bear, I think. Unless you
Okay.
want to go small. If you go small, you can slip right through, but...
All right, I'll go.
You're
I'll
still
go
trying
small
to break
then.
out, you know? Yeah?
I guess I can go. I'll go small then, and I'll go mouse.
Okay. You... Size of a mouse! And you, you turn down into a small white mouse, and yeah, you slip through. The tendrils kind of flop around you as they tighten into nothing. Yeah.
Can I squeak away, or am I?
Yeah, you can squeak away.
I'll squeak away.
Squeak away.
This way.
Okay.
guys.
It is Hans's turn, and as Hans is the only one with a tendril around him, you're gonna get reeled. So you move 25 feet towards it.
Take it there is enough.
Yeah, and then it's gonna go for its bite, which is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, big old crunch coming your way. 19 piercing damage.
I don't like the level of maths that you have to do.
You hear the bending of metal as its teeth kind of clamp down into your chest, bending your plate armor in. It scuffs your little golden rose that you got put on there. It is also going to fire a tendril out towards Zite.
Of course it does.
Which is a 19 to AC.
Yeah.
The tendril extends all the way and coils around your leg. You are, again, restrained. It's not going to go for Ash, though, because I honestly don't think it's smart enough to know to do that right now. Yeah, I'm going to say it doesn't really grasp the fact that that mouse is a intruder right now. I'll roll intelligence check for it. Yeah, no, it doesn't. That is its turn, however. So, Hans, you're up. You've just been
Does the
captured.
fairy fire negate the disadvantage I've got on my attack? So it's just a normal
It'll
attack.
be a normal attack now, yeah.
It will, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Right, as my...
Oh, Ash, do you break concentration when you wild shape?
I don't think so.
Okay. We'll say no for now. We'll look it up later.
I can check it for you though.
I'm not sure if wild
till
shape
after
is
the fight.
concentration. We'll wait. Yeah, we'll wait till after. We'll wait it for now. We'll look it up later.
Wild shape doesn't cost concentration.
Very nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, the fairy fire is still active then. I'm not trying to get
No. Honestly, that was a good question. I didn't know. I didn't think it did,
yeah.
but.
Okay, Hans, make that attack.
Okay, so with my bonus action, I'm going to activate my shield, Freya.
Okay, Freya. Ooh.
Can I do that?
Freya just manages to slip out. Yeah, sure.
Okay. And then I'm going to go for a Lurkbane attack
Is this
you are.
Is this on the tendril or on the actual creature?
on the thing itself.
Okay, go for it.
14.
14 doesn't hit. It's natural
I'm
armor.
going
It's too
again.
thick. Again, louder.
Oh god, 11. Shit.
Lots of clashing of metal versus stone. Unfortunately, not enough to break through its thick natural armor. Zite, you're up.
Yep. Okay. Would you consider this as full cover then? Right here, if there.
Yeah. I guess so.
Okay. Would I still be able to fire? Let me have a look. Could I still be able to fire stuff?
You can pop out and then move back in.
Ooh. Okay, yeah.
So you can split your movement up, so you can move, attack, and then use the rest of your movement to get back.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna.
I'm just seeing you as kind of like Neo in the Matrix. He's behind that pillar, just like.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did before, and I'm gonna Misty Step out of that because I don't want to be restrained.
You see the tendrils kind of along the floor back towards it.
First, I'm going to pop out. Ready. I'm going to fire my Eldritch Blast,
Go for
which
it.
is with advantage, right?
It is with advantage, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you've
Oh.
got an advantage.
And it's that one. A nat 20.
Nice.
Very nice. Okay, that's a nat. That's a nat 20. Go for roll for damage.
Ooh.
16.
Yeah, baby.
Very nice. The two Eldritch, that's just one Eldritch Blast, isn't it? So
That's just one.
the Eldritch Blast fires forth. You see it blow quite a thick part of its stone skin, just blasts off. Yeah, nice. 16 damage.
Roll again. Roll again.
Yeah.
Get a 15.
15 is not strong enough to penetrate
Not
its
strong.
armor. You still hit it, but it's just a sturdy fucking rock monster. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. I mean, I'm gonna go.
Back in.
Yeah.
Ashraf,
I'm just like.
you're currently in mouse form on the other side of the room by some glowing fungus.
Yay, glowing fungus. Okay, I'm gonna take the opportunity now to transform back.
Whoop! Form of a human. Yep.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to fire a second level ice knife spell at this thing.
Very nice. Go for it.
level.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Yeah, it is.
23.
23
to
hits.
hit.
Oh.
Yep. Very nice. I'm
and
not
that
salty at all. That's fine.
damage is it's
Oh.
5 piercing damage and 14 cold damage. I'm sorry, Hans, that hits you as well.
The 14
Oh, God.
hits. Wait, does Hans have to do a dex save? Yeah, you have to do a dex save, Hans.
He has to do a dexterity saving throw, yeah.
Does the creature have to do one as well?
Yeah, he does. You take half damage if you
Oh.
5.
Oh.
Very nice.
Hans.
Oh, wait, no, you got 15?
Yeah.
Disadvantage, don't I?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're grappled. Shit.
The creature gets a 13, so that takes the full damage. So that's 19 damage to the creature, but also 14 damage to Hans.
Shit, Hans.
As the ice knife shoots through the air, you see a stream of mist behind it. It shatters on the impact. It splinters into 1,000 sharp ice pieces. You hear it kind of dink up Hans's armor and then clocks in the back of the head.
I'm sorry. I'd already committed before I remembered that it hits people around
Wait,
you.
what's the area of that?
It's
Is it it's 5 foot
It's-
around it?
5 foot around. Yeah.
You know what? Hands don't take the damage. I'm gonna help you out.
Oh, that
this
thing
time.
is like 20
It's a
feet
big
across,
creature.
isn't it?
Yeah, you can hit one end of it and not hit Hands with that.
All right, I'm gonna go for like this top end here then. His
That-
little cone
the-
head.
That's your friendly DM for the day.
Yeah.
Take that off.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good
Might
job.
have saved my life.
Thank you. Right. I'm gonna hit his little cone head then.
Yeah. You hit him right in the
Right on the
tip. Yeah. Just a tip. Yeah. The ice knife explodes. It doesn't hit Hands. Okay. Yeah, that's a good move. It is its turn, however. It is going to tendril towards Ash. That is a 17 to hit.
Oh, that just gets me. Yeah.
And it's going to reel you 25 feet towards it.
Oh yeah. Well, like
So
all
that's
the way
next to
then.
it. Yep. And then it's going to Captain Crunch on you.
ooh.
But it only gets a 13 to AC. Does that hit you?
No, that doesn't hit. I mean, so he tried to numb, but he missed.
Yeah. Just as the bite comes down, you manage just to pull against the tendril. The teeth just smack down right next to your face. You feel spittle like across your face. And
lovely.
a terrible scent. Another tendril goes out towards Zite. Just slams into rock and kind of slithers back.
I'm just gonna.
Just for dramatic
die.
effect. Actually, another.
Oh!
It's
I'm
two
trying.
tendrils. Zite, as you're there against the pillar, two tendrils just come in and just blast like bits of stone off with the power, the intensity. See one coils around the pillar and then slithers off. That is its turn. Hands, you're up.
All I know how to do. Come on.
Slash the boy.
19.
Yes.
19 doesn't
Yeah.
hit. Sorry. 11 doesn't hit. It's made of stone. If you've got something that isn't physical...
Yeah, I have, but I need to hit it. No good. Anything else?
Yeah, no. You managed to chip a bit of rock off, not much else than that.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Magic Weapon. Oh, no, I'm not.
No, you've got 2 magic weapons, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to just sob, I guess.
Okay, Hans sobs.
Hands!
Zite, it is your go.
Someone get this thing off me.
I'm gonna pop out, and seeing that my Eldritch Blasts aren't really doing much, I'm gonna Mind Slither. And it has to make an Intelligence saving throw of 14.
Clever you are. You think you're a little clever little shit, don't you? It gets a 1 because it's a fucking wreck.
Oh! takes 8 psychic damage.
8 psychic damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah.
And I'm gonna.
You hear a shrill shriek come from within the creature somewhere, as its mind is splintered.
And I'm gonna go.
And you plop back in place, of course you do. Okay.
It's who I am.
Ash, you're up.
All right. Well, I mean, I could. No, I can't do that. All right, I'm gonna try and poison spray this thing in the face.
Okay. Go for it.
Ooh.
So that's a con 14.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm like.
If it hits. If it hits.
That's good.
Come on.
22.
Ah!
So unfortunately, the poison spray, it goes over it. You see it kind of go. No, the poison goes into its mouth, but it manages to. It's a sturdy rock monster, you know.
Oh, so upset.
It is the Roper's turn, and because I'm a horrible human being, it's going to move 10 feet that direction. It's going to take an attack of opportunity off of both of you guys. You want to go for one with your standard attacks? And
Standard attack.
Tendril's coming towards Zite.
Of course it does.
God.
That is
All right.
22.
Standard attack 13. Oh no,
13.
wait, 21 because.
Oh, you're
No,
Oh no, wait, no, I'm at a disadvantage. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, it's got me.
So it's got you. It's going to reel you 25 feet towards it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If that's alright.
Okay, that's its turn.
Oh.
I have you all now. Hands, you're up.
Attack tendril on that's on me.
Attack Tendril.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Is the tendril, when I attack the tendril, is it a separate creature?
It's a separate creature, yeah.
With separate stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. 19, hasn't it, isn't it?
Doesn't hit. Nope, sorry. It's got the same AC as the main creature.
Oh, fuck.
Nope.
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Searing Smite.
Okay. On
with
Luckby.
Manta.
Okay.
Can I do
Luckby
that?
bursts. I said,
Yeah. Can
yes,
I do that if it's a concentration thing? I'm not.
you're not concentrating on anything else right now, so are you?
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
So
no.
yeah. That's your concentration spell basically for now.
Yeah, sweet.
Okay, yeah, the flame the blade erupts into flames. Basically, you spent that turn trying to awkwardly hack towards it, but you're restrained, so you can't quite get that angle or the power behind it. Came damn close though. But yeah, the sword bursts into flame, and with that, it is Zite's turn.
Mind Slither again, please.
Go for it. Okay, wait, I need to roll
Intelligence saving throw.
Okay, it gets a 6. Damn it.
10 psychic damage, please.
Very nice. 10 psychic damage. Another screech from the creature as it gets pretty bad headache, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'd say.
Anything else you want to do?
I can't really do anything else. So that's me.
All right, Ash, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna take the opportunity to shoot another ice knife at it.
Okay.
On the
So
tip.
This is with disadvantage.
13.
as
This
well.
is this. Is it with disadvantage or is fairy file cancel that out?
Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, 18
Well, it's still
sadly, that isn't
13
enough.
anyway, so.
Yeah, it isn't enough. Sorry.
Just
The ice knife kind of goes just on the corner of the creature and bounces off towards a wall and shatters. Somewhere
Oh, it's
over
still.
here.
It'll still need to take. I'll
does
still
it?
need to do cold damage.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
it still needs to. It still needs to roll for cold damage.
Fair dues. Fair
So
dues. Okay.
let me just very quickly. Please ignore the piercing damage here. Just
Okay.
roll for cold.
Oh,
It gets a 9, so 7 cold
7.
damage. Very nice.
Seven,
Okay, yeah. So
yeah.
you
Nice.
hit. You don't get that pierce, but it does erupt into it, and it spatters your icicles all up in its eyes and mouth and all kinds of gross shit. Very nice.
I iced the tip.
So many jokes could make, but no. Zite is reeling you in, boy.
oh, I'm there.
Bite time. It's just a bite of somebody. That
I
is
just it's a bite of 85.
it's 22 to hit, mate.
Oh, that hits. Yep.
Yeah. Here we go with the big boy damage. Sweep one time. Lucky fuck. 14 piercing damage.
14.
As it crunches down on your leg.
Ah!
I'm just
That was a
clipping
good
that. I'm just gonna make a gif of you going. Ah!
Getting encountered. Do you know what I mean?
Hands, your go.
Right, just to feel like I've contributed in any way to this battle, rather than try and hack away, I'm going to cast Bless on all three of us.
Okay, that will stop
Ooh.
your flame sword though, because it's a concentration spell.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
okay, we're doing it anyway.
Okay, the flame sword dies out, and all three of you get bless. It's 1d4 2 attack rolls.
Don't forget your
and
Bless,
saves.
everyone. Don't forget the Bless.
Do your bless. Do your bless.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Flame Sword.
Well, that will stop your
Searing
bless.
Oh, yeah, wasn't it? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, so I'm not going to do that. Or I could just do that. No, I won't.
could do if you wanted.
Just keep alternating between them.
One of these will work.
Hands the indecisive.
Yeah, I do nothing.
Okay.
But hopefully that helps.
Okay.
Okay, that's your turn. Zite, you're up.
So, how many can I only use bless once, for example?
Once per turn. Yeah.
Once per turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so bless up to 3. Okay, before the spell end. Okay, so yeah. Okay, right. If that's the case, do I want an Eldritch Blast? Oh no, it's super close, so it will
Yeah,
actually do. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for the good old Mind Slither again.
Okay.
Boom. 12 psychic damage if it hits.
It
hope
rolls
it's
a.
stupid.
It gets 3.
What
12
it does.
psychic damage.
Yeah.
Very nice. Another psychic blast towards the creature. Another shriek in pain as its tendrils flop around. Ash, you'll go, unless there's a bonus action you want to do, is like,
Nope, sadly can't do anything else.
okay,
All right. I'll take the opportunity to fire another ice knife directly into its mouth, if possible.
go for it.
Not too close to me.
No. We're
On the other side of it.
We're going
Yeah.
to this side. We're going to this. So
Clip that.
there's that, but I'll roll bless as well.
Okay, so yeah, the piercing damage.
Oh.
Was it
D4.
1d4?
Yeah, you won't hit either way, with bless or without.
Oh yeah.
You need
Wait.
16, don't you? To...
Oh yeah, right. Well, there's no point then.
Yeah. So the piercing, it doesn't pierce the stone skin, but it does have to make a roll for the
It
ice.
does have to
cold
do
damage.
cold damage, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll take. That's 11 cold damage as well.
Very nice. Okay, it is rolling, and it gets a 11. Wait. Yeah, it gets a 10. So 11 cold damage. The creature, parts of its stone skin have been blasted off. It's not looking good. One of the tendrils that it's not using is kind of flopping on the ground listlessly.
I'm just kind of like wiggling around in the rock tendril, going, "Suck it!"
The creature is not looking good. It is, however, its turn. Ash, as you just dealt quite a bit of damage to it, it's reeling you in, and it's biting you.
Yay!
Yay! What?
That is...
I don't know. I have a death wish.
That's a 9 to AC.
No, that's not working.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Oh.
You again just managed to dodge the smacking of its jaws together. That's its turn. Hands.
I'm going to attack the tendril on me
Go for it.
again. 18 plus.
Oh, get a one. I dare you. Do it.
Oh god.
Get a one.
Okay.
Ah! You hit the tendril.
Yay!
This attack comes with a smattering of divine smite. At
Oh
second
yes.
level.
Okay, we'll roll your
Good.
first damage first,
Okay.
and we'll see if you need it.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Come on,
Do it. Do it.
do it.
So 4 damage. Yeah, you're gonna need more than that if you want to take this thing up.
I do. Divine smite.
Okay, divine smite comes
Second
in.
level. Good measure.
Oh, just for good measure.
Oh my god, please roll good.
Stand by, cause.
The
Yeah.
suspense is killing me.
15.
The sword manages to find its way beneath the stone skin, doing a little bit of damage, but you send a pulse of divine light up the sword, and beneath the natural arm of the creature, the entire tendril glows with a brilliant light and erupts all the way down to the creature. You're free.
For now.
Yeah.
I'm going to move as well, if I can. Can I now move?
Yeah, you can.
Hey.
Okay. Okay. I wonder why he's there. Okay. Zite, you're up.
I think I just might try and mind slither again.
Okay.
6. Oh, it's gonna do 6 damage. It's still something.
Yeah.
If it hits.
More damage than I've done.
Actually, it's gonna do. Yeah, it does 6 damage because it's
Oh, thank
fucking
God.
dumb. Stupid thing.
How dare you be stupid, rock monster?
The creature's looking on death's door. Ash. Will you be the one to maybe finish it, or will it just eat your head?
Right, I'm gonna aim for the tip with another ice knife again.
Okay, you're aiming for the back end of it.
I'm aiming for the opposite end over here. Yeah,
Okay.
this
Yeah,
bit.
go for it.
And do it. No.
So it's the piercing damage doesn't do it, but it makes a dex save and gets.
And the cold damage is
8. Oh,
8.
that's so good.
Well, it rolls actually 0 in the dex save, so. The ice knife explodes. Time for you to finish it. What do you want to do?
how do I want to do it? Oh my god.
Yes, well done. Oh.
I want the cold explosion to go into its mouth and all the way down into its body, and as it like starts to let go in death, I just want to run in and plunge my scimitar right into its eye.
Okay. The ice knife explodes, sending a smattering of shards. It hits it in a couple of the eyes. You hear a sickly little pop, like standing on a grape. A large portion of the shards cascade down the throat of the roper. That's its name, now you know. And you see it begin. It becomes rigid and hard as it begins to frost all over. Ash, as the tendril collapses around her, pulls out a scimitar, runs towards the thing and runs clear through it. It shatters into pieces around her. The thing falls apart.
Nice.
Well
Nice.
done. Good job, team.
Well done, both of you. Did a great job there.
I like dust myself off, and then I turn around and look at the corpse, and I go, "Told you you'd suck it."
My only contribution was to free myself.
As you kill the roper,
Wow.
You hear a voice echo in the cave. Did you ever hear the story of Sir Galliant the Valiant? For all his grace and all his light, the man was killed by a stalagmite. That's it.
Hello?
I think that might be our guy.
What, your friend on the wall?
I check the roper corpse.
You may?
Please.
Yeah? What are
Yeah.
you checking it for?
Just anything it may have swallowed or anything it's collected.
I actually have, by the way, started to do this. I've been rolling treasure for each major encounter, so I feel like I'm pretty lax on the treasure side, really. Delving your hand deep within sorting through the pieces of the creature, you find a large rose quartz and a pearl for some reason. You can attempt to find how much they cost using a jeweler's kit if everyone's got one, or you can take it to a guy who knows what he's doing and he'll do it for you.
I'll take it to an appraiser because I don't think any of us have a jeweler's kit.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Just write down roper rose quartz somewhere, and
Okay.
I've got it written down how much they're worth. Well done, guys. You managed to survive the stalactite of doom. Good job.
We did it.
A little bit scary, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
Is everyone okay?
No.
No.
My pride has taken a hit, but other than that, man,
I think your presence is quite a blessing, Hans.
thank you.
That's all right.
It's all right.
I'm nursing my leg a little bit because that bite did hurt.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take this opportunity to just go around and give everyone a quick cure wounds at first level.
Okay, you're doing
thank
3 of
you.
them. How are you doing for spell slots? You're all right.
Oh, actually, okay. So I can only cure 2. I'll cure you 2.
The nose.
I
I
don't
can do
mind.
melee on hands as well.
I was gonna say we could have a short rest because that'll help me.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's good.
All right. Okay.
So then it saves your slots.
Yeah, sweet.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Or I could cast Aura of Vitality, and we could all just sit in a little bubble and heal.
How about I get my spell slots back?
We'll take a short rest then.
I'm gonna use one dice. 10. Oh, that's really good. I'll take that.
9! Yay! 18. I get 18 back. Woo!
Nice. Oh.
Okay, so you guys decide to take a short rest. Is there anywhere specifically you want to look around this cavern, or the anywhere in particular?
Yeah, I do now. No, you said it.
Yeah, I do actually.
Should
I'm
you
gonna do
wish to?
perception check over here,
Okay. Roll that perception check.
just in case. 14.
Do it here as well.
You find a trail of blood on the ground.
Oh shit.
I'll go over here.
Old blood.
Oh, okay. Where does it lead?
It heads up towards this direction.
Which is the way we came in? The bottom.
Down,
You came
down
in.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down at the bottom.
All right, I'm gonna take a look over here because nobody's been over here. Can I roll a thingy check there?
Yeah, sure. Perception. Or
Yeah, perception.
A
Yeah.
thingy check is what you gave me. I'm not sure.
14.
You're proficient in thingy. 14. Yeah. Okay. As you look around this location, you do see what looks to be a small collection of cave drawings depicting a knight in combat with the creature you've just met. The painting, as you follow it along, seems to tell the story of a knight who was attempting a quest to win a favour for a woman that he wanted to impress. He entered a magical cave and encountered a creature that tore him to pieces.
Nice.
Look by the painting, it straight up ripped his legs off. There's lots of blood.
I wonder if this is the blood of that knight that I found here.
If you want to follow the trail,
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
follow the trail.
Yeah, we do. Let's go that way.
Yeah. Everyone go first. I'll behind. It's fine.
Let's go that way. Can't ignore a bloodstain.
Yeah.
Very true.
You come across a dead end. It's not on the map. You have to forgive me, but slumped in the corner, you see a skeleton dressed in half plate armor.
Oh, loot.
You gonna loot? Are you gonna loot the armor off it? Are you gonna loot?
What's the half plate armor like? Is it better than what I've got, or is it?
What have you got?
Chain.
Have you got chainmail on?
Yeah, chainmail.
Yeah, it's better than chainmail, I believe. It's a medium. Oh, it's a medium armor, but you're on heavy armor, right? But it's a AC 15 plus your dexterity modifier.
What's your dex like, Hans?
-1.
Oh.
What's your current AC? What's your current armor?
16 AC.
Yeah, it wouldn't be good. It's a medium armor, so.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Anyone want some medium armor?
Give me a second.
I mean,
What
I
can
could
I
take.
equip?
I can actually wear medium armor, but I wouldn't wear it because it's made of metal.
Oh yeah.
You also find a coin purse with 16 gold pieces within it. I'll just
Put them
round
in the
it up.
old company funds, Zite.
Tasty prize. Is there anything else around? Any old weapons or?
Yeah, there's a longsword,
Trinkets.
just a standard longsword he has.
It's a standard longsword.
Everything else seems to have deteriorated over time or been decomposed.
Is it legless? Yeah, it's got no legs.
It has no legs, indeed.
It has no like.
It
bless
looks to
him.
you as he's crawled his way to this corner and died here.
That's upsetting. That.
That's mean.
I know.
Well,
but at least you've avenged
Hans, if you can carry the armor, we can sell it, like you said, for the agency fund. I can't wear the armor myself, and Ash
Yeah.
can't either.
Yeah, I'll
I
take it.
won't wear it on principle.
Fair enough. I wear light armor only, so.
Yeah, I'll bring it with us.
I mean, it's very strange that as a druid, I can wear medium armor, but all medium armor is made of metal.
I'm sure there's
Makes
something
sense.
out there in the wild world that you might be able to wear that's not made of metal.
Hint, hint.
Ash, as you're kind of trailing behind the others, you see a familiar face emerge on the wall.
Hello there.
Very well done. You know, I've always hated stories with a bad ending. So I thought I'd bring you into my cave to wrap up a few plot lines for me. I hope you don't mind.
See. Well, I hope we lived up to your expectations.
Oh, I'm sure you will. And then he fades away.
Guys, I think we're being tested just a little bit.
What makes you say that?
Well, I mean, Mr. Painted Face just appeared to me again and said he was very pleased that we managed to wrap up what was a bad ending to this story.
Right.
We may have been played a tiny bit, and I'm very sorry for that.
Feel like we're always being played.
But I mean,
Do you think that's the end of it, or do you think he's got more tricks installed for us?
I think he's probably got more tricks in store for us, but I imagine what lies at the end could be worth the tricks.
Well, we could do with the time saving as well, even if that, as long as that bit's true.
Yeah, well, if I see him again, I'll ask him if he's telling me the truth.
Okay.
For now, I guess we should just continue onwards.
All right, I'm game if you are, but let's be on the full alert.
Yeah, we're taking every precaution we can now.
After you, Ash.
All right. Look, we'll go play.
So I'll ask for perception checks for you guys for going forward.
Yep.
15.
21.
20 what?
21.
14.
13.
See, that's the advantage of being at the back. I can just see everything that's going on. It's all good. I've got you. I've got
Okay.
both of you. It's fine.
Well, you've got the. You see a long winding trail. Descends deeper into the mountain.
We'll just be careful as we head through.
Oh, it's still going. Okay. Oh.
As you turn the corner, you find yourself in a large cavern. Would you believe it?
Oh, any stalagmites?
There are a few stalagmites and stalactites on the ceiling.
Right. Is there anything in this room? Can I make a check?
We'll go off the perception checks you guys just did.
Okay.
Let me just make some ominous rolls for a second.
Oh my god.
Sounds great. Yeah, great. Love that.
I'm gonna ready an Eldritch
Well, you
Blast
don't know I'm
at any-
ominous rolling.
Well, I'm on alert ever since that last room, so it's fine. I didn't say it before, so.
Okay. Zite.
Oh shit. Okay.
You notice. I believe 2 versions of Roll20 driving me crazy. At the end of this here, you see a long silver thread coming off the roof. The roof is about 60 foot high.
Okay.
It comes down from within the darkness of the roof.
Everybody, don't move.
Why? What's the matter?
I see something at the end. It's like a thin thread almost coming from the roof. Can I see anything on the roof at all? Or is it too dark?
It's 60 foot high, so it's too dark for you to see, I believe.
Can I look up?
You have dark vision, yeah?
I do.
Okay. Perception check for me.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the only one I see?
It's the only one you see.
Okay.
16.
You see something. You think it's a rock at first, pale white. Something is attached itself to the roof.
What is it, Ash?
I'm not quite sure.
I'm gonna go and have a look as well, holding Lurk Bane, so I've got my night vision. See if
I've never really seen a creature like that before.
John, are you going closer to it, Hans?
I wouldn't move.
It's over here.
No. But I got an 18.
18, yeah. It looks to be some kind. What's the distance the light of Lurkbane goes?
It's not the light. If I hold it,
He's
I
using the
get
dark
That's
vision.
right. Yeah. Yeah. It looks to be some kind of white, pale, sickly crustacean. You see what looks to be 2 definite claws curled up. A long thread comes from its mouth down.
some kind of creature. It looks like the thread might be a trap of some kind.
Okay. Is there are there any rocks or stones around?
Yeah,
Just
plenty
loose
of loose
ones.
rocks. Yeah, you can find a little rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I pick one up and throw it towards the thread?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Are you wanting to get closer to that? Because that's quite a distance.
I'll come out here.
Okay.
Do you think that'll be all right? I'll just try and throw a rock towards the thread and see what happens.
Okay.
Be careful, Ash.
I'm just gonna try and see if I can trigger the trap.
You throw the rock. Off into the darkness it goes. Throw a dexterity check for me.
Dex check.
Yeah.
12. That's
12?
double 12.
Double 12. Yeah, with the 12, you see it hits the string, and it sticks to the string.
Oh.
The string then begins to slowly ascend.
That reminds me of a spider, almost.
As long as we avoid the thread, we should be able to get past it.
I don't know.
I-
What if that thing moves around?
Yeah, can I see if there's anything else? Like now we've all seen that.
Yeah.
Is there like can we look around and see if there's any more?
Roll perception.
Okay. 17?
You see one here.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god. Guys, move back.
I am backing up.
You were right next to one.
Oh. And then I'll just look up and be like, oh, hi.
I can't see any more apart from those two, but I feel like there's gonna be more.
Possibly.
What if we shuffle along
Ash.
the side of the room?
Do you want to give me a nature check for me, Ash?
6.
6. Okay. That ain't enough to unlock the knowledge I was willing to impart.
To be honest with you, I don't think I've ever been inside the Morel Mountains, so...
I'm going to start shuffling alongside the wall.
Okay, do you want to make a stealth check for me?
Oh, God. No. Is that an option?
No.
9.
Okay.
Here, his chainmail scraping along the rock.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
If you'd waited a second.
Waited a second for what?
Oh, yeah, I'm coming back for that.
What? Wait a second for what?
You'll see.
What?
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna place my hands in the form of sigils and then whisper in Druidic as I cast Pass Without a Trace, which will give us a
Okay.
plus 10 to our stealth.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay,
It's my
you all have
favourite
plus.
thing.
It's my worst thing. I hate it. Okay, you want to roll stealth again?
27?
20. So stupid.
Oh, my God. 11.
26.
26.
See, as a
Okay.
group.
Okay.
Okay. You shuffle
Slide-
in.
You
Slide,
guys
slide
shuffle
along.
carefully along the wall. Hans,
Oh, God.
you hear scuttling from above as the filament begins to drag its way towards you. Can I have a dexterity saving throw for this instance
Oh no.
as you have a look at the
no.
creature? Yeah, it hits up your leg and side and up your arm, and it sticks to you like a motherfucker. If there's anything you guys want to do to act quickly, do it now. If not, we're rolling initiative.
I'm going to try and just cut the string with my other sword.
I'm gonna try and.
Okay.
If I'm that close, can I try and cut it with my glaive?
Well, you second. We'll go with yeah. You guys can both attempt a cut.
Okay, nice, nice.
I'm rolling that.
Yeah, roll it.
What do I roll?
14.
14. You're rolling an attack.
Oh, just an attack. 15.
Okay. Roll damage, Hans.
Oh, thank God, at least one of us did.
So guys are so fucking
Nice.
lucky, man. You got exactly the amount you need to get to hit it, and then the exact amount of damage. Yeah, you managed to sever it.
Nice.
Zite, you go to hit it, and your weapon actually sticks to it, but then Hans cuts it, so now you've just
thank
got
God.
some of it stuck. You do hear a screech from above. Feels like you might have woken something up.
Run.
Yeah.
Run. Okay, you guys run to
Like,
the north.
yeah, just
Yeah.
go straight through. Yeah, just boop, 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 boop.
Okay.
You have now awoken in the bugbear cave.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you guys managed to head on north. That was a weird one because, like, you managed to stealth enough to not wake them up, but then you kind of woke one up, but then you didn't at the same time, so I don't know. But you guys head on north. You leave a very annoyed creature behind you, a very aggravated creature somewhere.
Sounds about right.
Behind you.
Feels like a natural thing for this journey at this point.
A nice, delicious rock, it's fine.
The hallway
Yeah.
takes you north. You're traveling in the dark for a while. You seem to get deeper and deeper into the ground. It gets colder and damper. Can I get a survival check off of whoever is taking the lead down these
I believe
twisting
it's me.
corridors?
I believe it's me.
Okay.
I believe that as well.
You believe that because she has the best.
23. It's fine. We're cool.
Using your keen senses, your sense of smell, Gandalf style, you manage to find what you believe is the exit of this cave system. It takes you guys 4 hours, I want to say, to get through it. Eventually, you come out into a forested area. The trees here are familiar green. You exit. You find yourself coming out of a cave system. There are kind of mud cliffs either side of you, rocky cliffs, about 15 foot high. The light comes in here brilliantly. You do see a familiar face on the wall, however. Ash.
It's you again.
The local villagers, a long time ago, were scared of a creature known as Olymandoris. The creature would stomp through the woods, break into houses and steal babies in their cribs, steal horses, steal family pets, steal crops, steal ale, and bring it back to its lair to consume. After a while, the people of the villages realized they could satiate Olymandoris with sacrifice, and for years they brought unwilling people to the creature's lair. Olymandoris feasted month after month, until it feasted no more. His hunger grew too strong, and he travelled from village to village and ate every single person he found. Then he went home and had a nice slumber, with his belly full of human flesh. He never did get to see his comeuppance. It's always bothered me. And then he fades away.
I believe our work isn't finished here.
I beg to differ.
What makes you say that, Ash?
I don't know.
Or did we all hear that?
I
or was
think
it
you
just
all
Ash?
heard that.
Yeah, you all heard that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh,
You guys are here.
dead horse!
Oh.
No! Oh, it's like in half and everything. That's awful.
I don't make the rules.
No, but you made the map. Oh, well, I do believe we're going to be fighting this Olymandoris.
Should we have a
Not with
rest
plus 10
before?
stealth, we won't.
Oh my god! Hans.
What do you guys want to do? You guys are situated here. If you want to pull yourselves in.
Ash, I think the Alimandoris is behind you.
You think? Oh. I like turn around and then I just give him a look and like
Oh, no!
side of the head.
Sorry, I was on about the cat. It's alright.
The cat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's okay, it's okay.
Oh.
As you
First in and
guys,
out of character.
as you guys exit the cave and into this small valley, you hear what's to be a loud snoring.
Are we going to take this thing out? Is that the plan?
I think so.
Feel like this
I don't think he'll let
cave
us.
drawing.
I don't think
Go on,
he'll let
Ash.
us move on any further until we beat it.
Exactly
We
what I
could-
was thinking.
Catch it while it's asleep with its pants down. That might give us the advantage.
We are known for fighting things with their pants down. So
That's true. That's true.
It served us well in the past.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to move up to the rock here.
Okay. As you peer
Yeah.
around, you see a slumbering humanoid creature, massive in size.
Massive inside.
you say massive, is it like 4 tiles big or
I'm gonna go with 6 or 9.
it's
Well-
a 9? That'll be the first time we see a 9, right?
I think it might be a 9.
Oh my god.
It's a
Oh
large,
my god!
what you know
Wait.
to be from many common stories, Cyclops rests in the center. He's covered in mud. Within the mud around him, you see old skulls, shattered femurs, bits and pieces of people left behind. The mud almost has a pinkish hue to it, as years and years of defecation and defilement bubble around him.
Can I
Right.
peek around the area and see if there's a way out?
You do not see a clear way out.
I know this is a stretch, but DM, would you say that a Cyclops is a humanoid-esque?
I'll tell you exactly what the creature type it is. It is.
I think it's it's got a D&D listing, yeah, on D&D Beyond.
It's a giant.
Oh, okay.
Giant.
I was gonna do something if it worked. It would have been amazing, but I can't.
It's a giant. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
What's the plan?
Well, I mean, it's a giant, so I don't think brute force is going to work. We might have to rely on our spellcasting here.
God. Oh, I'll catch you guys later. then.
We're gonna need something to lure it. Does anyone know anything about Cyclopses? Do I know anything about Cyclopses?
Ash and Zite, make history checks for me.
Please.
Nat
Where is
1. I know nothing.
No, you know nothing. No.
12.
12. You've heard of Cyclopses before in stories. You know them to be
Yeah.
beasts of massive strength, but not too intelligent.
Okay. I
They
relate
like,
to the
they like
theme.
to eat people.
Oh, well, that evident. Very evident. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to rely on our brains for this one.
I mean, I could always try and give us a couple of advantages by casting Fairy Fire on it.
Very true. But
I need to
it
get
would
close
rely-
enough.
It would rely on them being in the same place. So if there was a way to trap them,
As
Can
you're
I cast
talking,
Bless on all three of us now as well?
yeah, sure. As you're talking,
thank you.
you hear as the creature rolls over onto its side.
we'll talk a little bit quieter now. Cone of silence.
Oh, no, sorry.
I just need to get within 60 feet of it, and then I can cast it.
I can be in Varathea and still hit it, so I can be anywhere. I can't. Just a joke, bug.
Yeah. If I does Fairy Fire affect me if you cast it? Like friendlies?
Yeah, anyone who's in the area.
I
fair.
am close enough to cast it
But,
now.
yeah,
Would
isn't it basically the size? No, it's a 4 by
The size
4.
of it.
Just so you know,
But if you cast it
that
on some of it, would that count?
yeah, as long as you hit it. At all.
If I could
Be
sneak
like
up to one
that
side of it.
range.
It would only cover 20 feet of it, so I would only get.
Just so you guys know, it's prone and it's unconscious, which basically means you're
We're gonna
getting,
get crits,
you're
right?
getting an advantage and an automatic crit while it's unconscious.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
get right up next to it.
So we're gonna have to sneak, right?
If it's prone
will have to
and it's
sneak up to it.
unconscious, can I cast Fairy Fire now? Because it will be an automatic hit.
Wake it up though. If I'm not in position for my attack, then I'll miss
Will
him.
Fairy Fire wake it up? It
You
just
don't know. You don't know.
Okay.
I'd say
It doesn't do
cast-
damage, does it? Fairy Fire. It's just.
no,
I'd
it doesn't.
see if we right. I feel like this is a little bit metagamey, but
Yeah.
if we attack first and then cast Fairy Fire, that's how I think of it. Because if we're already going to get a
Yeah, that's
natural
true.
hit on it,
All right,
we
okay,
might as
yeah.
well save it.
All right.
So I think we should just get in place, but that'll
Yeah.
be enough metagamey for now. We'll
Yeah.
I'm
think
gonna
about how we
sneak
do
up
this.
to it then. I'm gonna get right up to it.
Okay, get your stealth check on.
Oh, I think we'll all do, and we'll
17.
No, Pass Without a Trace
Fifth.
is gone.
Oh, is it? Oh shit.
Yeah,
7.
it only lasts an hour,
7 and a 5.
and we travelled for 4 hours through those tunnels.
Oh shit!
And leaving up to the dice, boys, you guys have approached with. It's got a. What's it got? What is it? What's perception? Is it wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom.
You're so fucking lucky. It got 4.
Nice.
Oh, I'm so
Okay.
pissed. I'm so
Sorry.
pissed.
Very sleepy. Okay. I will
Oh.
then.
The pure rage of a DM, everybody.
You left it to the dice.
Yeah, I did. Gave it disadvantage because it's. sleeping.
Okay, I'm within range to do most of my spells now. So
Okay. And
I'm in
Zite,
range
where,
to do
where are
most
you
of my
going
hacking.
with your stealth? You just there?
I'm just there. Yeah.
Zite?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I am thinking if how tall is that ledge?
That ledge is 4 foot tall.
4 foot tall. Can I climb up it?
Yeah, easily.
Would you say that's cover?
I'd say it's half cover.
Half cover? Half cover's fine. It's still cover.
Yeah. It's you hiding behind a statue of. It doesn't look like a robed figure. It's a strange creature. It's tall. It looks like it's made of wood. Long legs kind of reach down into the ground. Its head is that of a deer's skull, with large antlers hanging off it, coming off of it.
Have
It's
I
about
never
8
seen
foot
anything
tall.
like that before?
You've never seen anything like. Wait, nature check.
Nature tech. Oh, okay. These rolls with a plus 17. That's all right.
It reminds you of the. It reminds you somewhat of the leader of the Circle of the Bone,
Oh.
the Willow Man. It's that same kind of vibe of cloth, bone, and wood all tied and stuck together to create this creature.
Oh, the massive tree dude that we talked to ages ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so very druidic-esque.
Yeah.
Does this not look like a druidic circle then? From what? Because these pillars here.
Okay, what we guys doing? What's the plan?
I'm ready to hack on the commander of whoever.
Okay.
I
Remembering that
gonna-
when the first attack will wake up the creature. It won't be unconscious, but it will still be prone, so advantages would still be in place.
okay.
Should I do the first attack?
I think once we see you.
Yeah.
hit,
Let's let you have the first attack.
yeah, and I'm gonna fire my Eldritch Blast because this one hopefully should hit.
Okay,
Okay.
go for it, guys. Good luck.
Thanks.
21.
Ooh.
21 hits.
5, and I'm also going to use Divine Smite.
Remember that's a crit as well, so you need to roll another damage
Oh,
dice.
shoot. Just a 1d8, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
I accidentally rolled 2
Six.
quickly.
Okay, so that's 11 damage.
And at level 2,
Divine Smite.
Divine Smite.
Divine Smite's crit, so you're rolling twice the dice.
Twice the dice, 68.
Same rules as sneak attack damage. Yeah.
He's gonna be
Dan, like-
mad.
I think Dan is mad.
No, I was talking about the Cyclops, but yeah.
I gave you guys a sleeping creature, you know.
He's 3.
This is what I get. Okay, so that is a total of 44 damage.
Nice. Nice.
That's my new record.
Can I just
That's
get an
one to beat.
initiative? Can I just get an initiative roll for everyone, just so
Oh, yeah.
I've
Yep.
got it?
17.
Of course, it rolls.
23.
21, and it's a nat 20, so.
Oh,
so
wait,
that-
you get to
if-
pick
if-
where you go.
Yeah, it's a nat 20. Where do you want to go in initiative order amongst your friends?
Ooh,
Oh, that's good.
so. I think I'll go in the middle.
Okay,
So, like,
so
I'm guessing it'll be Ash, then me, then
Okay.
Hans.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Those,
Nice, I didn't even realise.
It's a little homebrew thing we're trying out for
Ooh.
crit initiatives. Okay.
Look at that. Can we just comment on the size of Hans compared to that?
I know, right?
I'm going to
Um,
roll my second attack now.
The sword goes in.
Oh, yeah.
Basically right into the head of the creature. You feel a soft, like cracking a walnut, and you blast divine light into it. Its eye opens, a big beam of light comes out of it as it begins to get up. You get your second attack though, yeah.
Yeah.
That's with advantage.
21.
21 hits.
Nice.
I've only got one spell slot left. Oh, in fact, let's go with this. 6.
6 damage. Okay.
And I'm going to use my last spell slot for Divine Smite.
Go for it. Hans has learned the power of divine smite.
I'm
He's mad
responding
with
to
power.
feedback.
Go on.
It's 2 in it, the level 1.
Yeah.
7.
7 damage. Nice. Wow. So, in one turn, you did 54 damage. Oh, 58 damage.
It's bonus attack time now.
Go for it. It's gonna be a short fight.
Oh my god, I hope so.
No, I'm not.
No, you do it. I mean, there's
I've
no
not
reason.
got Freya out, so I'm 1 AC down at the minute. I'm like,
It's up to you. Make it quick.
I'm gonna attack it.
21 hits. Let's add these rolls.
Oh my
damage.
god.
It's that -3, so
Yeah. Okay. 3 damage.
it's 3.
Okie doke. Well done.
Can I move now as well?
No, we're just doing the surprise
Oh, yeah, of
attacks.
course. Yeah.
Zite?
Yeah, I rolled before, but I don't know if you want to take it. I don't mind taking it
Yeah,
again.
no, you've rolled a 20 early with 7 force damage, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'll do it again, as always. 21 with 10 force damage.
What are these rolls, guys?
We've got 21 four times.
You're a tank in this fucking guy. It's time to start combat.
As a bonus action.
No bonus actions. This is just
No bonus
surprise.
actions. Oh, okay.
This is just your
We've
initial
not even started
attack.
combat yet.
Okay.
Ash, no, you're not doing anything, were you?
I've not done an initial attack now.
Okay, Ash, it's your go.
It's my turn.
Man, my guy.
Is it actually fight time?
It's actually fight time.
Okay.
Jesus.
I am going to.
Not even a point.
I'm gonna throw a fairy fire on him. Now that everyone's done their.
Okay, he's gonna do a dex save at disadvantage because he's on the ground.
And yeah, it's 14.
He gets 4. So.
Oh my god.
Very fired.
There we go.
We're gonna destroy it. And I hope so.
And then I'm going to run a little bit closer.
Okay. Zite, that's your go.
Okay, so as my bonus action first, I'm gonna cast Hex.
Okay.
Obviously, so it's constrained. I'm gonna use a hack start, but
Purple
that's
miasma surrounds the creature.
yeah. So I picked the spell slot. It chose the damage, but that was just me to use the spell slot.
What ability are you nerfing? Are you giving it disadvantage on?
Oh,
What saving throw? Because all the debuffs are coming in.
trying to remember what Ice Blast was.
What,
Can
the
I
ice?
ask? Yeah, so the save throw it had to do for the blast.
It was a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity.
Okay. So it's okay. Okie doke.
So my
your
actual attack. Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. It's all just one.
Is that advantage?
With advantage, yeah.
I don't think I've ever felt this much annoyance
22.
as a DM. That's a hit, yeah.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah.
13 force damage with
Fucking hell.
with extra necrotic damage. So I'm gonna cast that. That's 6 necrotic damage on top.
Mate. You genuinely might one round this fucking thing.
Eldritch Blast again.
Yeah.
11.
Doesn't hit!
With bless. So it's is it 1d4?
Yes.
1d4.
Oh, 4.
It hits!
Yeah. And it hits for 7 force damage.
Fuck's sake.
And
Is that once per turn? It's the hex once per turn.
Is the hex once per turn?
Is the hex once per turn?
Whenever you hit it! It's whenever you hit it!
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Go on, roll your hex damage. Bastards.
2.
2. Okay.
And I'm done.
Hans, it's your go. The creature's not looking good.
Has it even got up yet?
No!
Oh, going red, I'm laughing at. Oh my god, it's
That's crit. Okay.
It's got crit!
Roll
It's
damage.
got crit.
I'm just thankful he doesn't have any divine smites left.
9. And then what do I do? Roll just a d8, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, this is an 8.
Two.
Oh.
Damn.
11.
Good job, guys.
My turn again, is it?
That's the end of your turn, yeah?
I've got
Oh,
my
no, you've got your
Oh,
other
your
attack
attack,
too,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
No,
go
I've got
for
my
it.
other attack.
Go for your other attack.
Is...
I'm dead.
Oh!
What? How did you get... My
I've never
Cyclops!
been so red in my life.
My Cyclops!
Oh my god.
Roll damage, Hans. Oh man, he hasn't even got up yet. He's almost down.
That's 10 damage.
10
no, let
damage.
me roll
Plus
my-
8. Plus 8. What's the 8 gonna be?
What is it?
Oh.
Aww. Another 11.
That's your turn, is it?
No, bonus attack.
Oh, okay.
15 hits.
Oh!
3.
3. Oh, God.
The Cyclops, it's his turn.
Oh,
He gets
my God.
up. He is covered in blood and char. He pulls his great club out, and in a fit of rage, slams it down towards you, Hans. It's not
No.
No, not one, right?
16 to AC
No.
and a 21 to AC.
Oh.
He does some damage. He does some damage. This is how much damage he does.
Oh, my God.
Oh no.
25 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
With one
It's
of his
alright,
hits.
compared to what we did.
You know what? Like, you may as well just collect. If this was a chess game, I'd flick the king right off the board right now. Ash, it's your go.
Oh.
At 3rd level, ice knife.
Oh, my God, yes.
With advantage.
Okay,
21 to hit.
Oh, my God.
21 hits. Yep, the ice knife flies across the battlefield. Impale him in the chest, dealing
5 piercing damage
5
and
pierce-
18 cold damage if he fails his dex save.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
With his disadvantage.
Come on, baby. Come on. Big money, no whammies. Big mummy, no whammies. Big mummy, no whammies. He gets. Oh fuck. He doesn't do that. How do you want to do it, Ash?
Yes!
Okay, so my
I've learned a
ice knife-
valuable DMing lesson today. Never give the players a sleeping target. Ever. Ever.
So my
ever.
ice knife is going to hit him straight in the pupil and go through his skull, and I want the blast to basically just burst his head.
Nice.
Yep, the ice knife pierces right in his single eye. For a second, there's silence as it stands, and then poof, its entire skull explodes into frosted pieces as he collapses to the floor. Dead.
As that happens, I'm gonna dust myself off and be like, "Oh, that wasn't too bad."
Good job, guys.
Oh my God,
That was so epic. In my head, that fight was going to be so cool. So cool.
It was epic for us.
Great.
Yeah,
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Good job, guys. You managed to kill the Cyclops without him even managing to get up properly.
My face is so red because I've just been laughing this whole time. It's so warm.
It's been pretty funny.
Are you okay, Dan?
No, yeah, I'm alright. I'm just feeling. I'm feeling. It's an untold rage. You're getting 2 Cyclopses next time. That's all I'm saying.
He's got the prickly heats.
I did. I've got the prickly heats.
2 crits,
I-
crits in a row.
I've
my
got,
God.
I've got a pint of ice cream waiting for me after this. That's what I'm just thinking about. Let me change the music over to something less epic because you know that epic fight that was so epic. And
Actually, I really enjoyed that.
I'm ready to loot this bad boy.
Oh my
Oh
God,
yeah, me too.
yeah, you ready to loot it? You get nothing. You get nothing.
That's what
Well,
happens when you
if
piss
they're-
off the DM.
I said good
If
day,
they're-
sir.
It's a good day.
Good day.
I'm gonna check this area over here while those two check the Cyclops.
Okay. Fucking hell.
It's very big. He needs 2 people to check it.
Yeah.
Who's checking the Cyclops? Okay, Ash, as you approach the Cyclops, the body of the creature, you see its skull fragments. You do see, however, a single pulsating eye forming back together,
Oh.
throbbing as you begin the second phase. No, yeah,
That was totally turning into a Zelda fight.
You may, if you wish to, collect the Cyclops' eye.
I mean, I don't know what...
Do it. Think of the museum we're gonna make. We've already got the paintings. The Cyclops eye would be amazing.
I want the Cyclops eye. If anything, I can study it and maybe make potions from it, so...
Fair enough.
Zite plundering the pile of offal.
Corpses?
Offcuts.
You might find a bag containing 22 gold pieces. You managed to find a very finely crafted rope.
Ooh.
And you managed to find a potion of climbing.
Ooh.
We might need that to get out of this.
That finely crafted rope.
Ash,
Yeah?
you hear a voice calling you. Over here. As you hear a familiar voice coming from the wall.
I'll run over to the wall.
Well, it wasn't exactly the epic climax I was expecting to the story, but at least it's behind us now.
Apologies for not meeting your expectations.
A story left unfinished is like a festering wound to me. I am thankful for you to put the last passage to these tales. As a present to you for helping me, I would like to give you a gift. You see a staff painted onto the wall. Please, take it.
I reach out towards the painted stuff.
You grab the painted stuff, you feel it solid in your hand. As you pull it off the wall, it's strange to look at it. It looks as if it's still been painted. However, it's in the air now. It has a thick black border. It doesn't seem to matter which angle you look at it from. It almost appears as a 2D image in your hands. You gain the painted staff, which I shall put in your inventory for you.
Ooh.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I've long awaited someone who would be willing to finish these tasks for me. I still wish to hear the end of your tale one day.
I hope to tell it to you one day if I manage to finish it.
Very well. You are in the Notwick Valley. Through the cave system, you've passed by the Ghost Wood and the Homewood. This should put you close to the end of your journey through Aura.
Thank you.
Good luck. And then he fades. I keep going to my characters instead of my campaign. There is. I think of you as my people.
You're my people.
You're my person. Equipment, manage equipment. The painted stuff is in your inventory, Ash.
Ooh.
Also, Zite, the rope that you picked up is a rope of climbing.
Ooh.
Oh, very nice.
I saw that. I'll add that now then.
Well done, guys. You managed to defeat the epic boss battle at the end of my mini dungeon. Go team. You hear a rumbling as a set of stairs seems to be drawn onto the rock face over here. As it is drawn in ink, it begins to extrude out of the face itself. allowing you easy passage out of this
Nice.
pit. Well done, guys.
Yay!
You exit the pit and head north for a little while. You basically have ended up, if I pull the map out for you guys. You've gone from here. So here. To basically through this mountain and out here.
Just doing that sort
Oh,
of
so we're
forest
like
area.
right by the forest, right in the forest here outside of Bridget.
Yeah, so
That's really good.
you can think of this. This is all one valley, and yeah, you guys have cut through the mountains, and you've come out. You've gone so you've gone from in there to out here.
No.
So you've cut all the around aboutness off.
Very nice.
By taking that side quest, GG.
Nice.
The sun blares down on you. The rain has passed away. The forest here is a natural green colour that you're all very used to. Sorry, you're all very useful at killing cyclopses. You know now if you were to travel eastwards, you would come out just west of Bridget. And so you begin your march to the east. I think that's a good place for us to leave it for tonight. Got through a lot today. Holy shit. So good job to you.
Wow.
So, thank you very much for playing. Thank you very much for watching. Those who are watching, if you haven't done so yet, consider following the channel. Then you know that we're on. We're not usually on Mondays, we're usually on Tuesdays, so you can expect to see us here every Tuesday, as often as we can. You can also find me on Mondays and Fridays playing video games. You can find Zite over there, Dan, on his Twitch channel, FBDC. You can find Ash over there and Evie-chan on Twitter. You can't find him anywhere because he doesn't really do the whole online thing.
I do this. That's enough.
Yeah, he does this. So you can find him here every Monday. So yeah, please. Every Tuesday. Sorry, every Tuesday. Sorry, it's Monday today. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. We had a lot of fun playing. I hope you guys had fun playing, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, totally.
You know I need the praise in order to survive as a DM. So that's
Yeah.
And we love making you angry when we destroy you.
Oh,
Thank you. Well, at least I know the clip that I'm gonna do for the YouTube. It's going to me getting gradually more pissed off as you destroy my Cyclops. So thank you very much for joining us on this adventure through Aura. The party are onward to Bridget to see if they can find the soul anchor to stop the curse of the Pallid Dancer. So we'll see how that pans out and if they get eaten by any goblins that they know might be in the area. Tasty. So I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for joining us. Blah 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 blah. Bye.
bye.
Bye.